we both know. In the weekdays come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in on the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
She ice cold, Trey Young.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in on the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
She ice cold, Trey Young.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park.
Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both, get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jailing on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles wide, cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open and wide, cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jailing on the fat break, staring down, but you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, Trans-Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flaw. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a car. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trans-Jalen on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trans-Jalen on the peak in the park.
Y'all already know where I'm at, bro. Anytime you see what I tell y'all, anytime you see this background, you already know where I'm at, bro. You see what happens, bro? You see what happened when I start watching these. When I start watching these boys play, they get undisciplined, bro. Yes, I'm that type of fan, bro. I'm that type of fan, bro. I'm one of those superstitious type fans. Like when I watch them, we win. But I want to shout out everybody. I just want to give everybody a shout out. Okay. That's it. Oh, we 3-1. Matter of fact, I thought I saw somebody in the chat talk about when we are 4-1 without Trae Young. I just want to know from the chat. Okay. This is a question for the chat. Who are we blaming for tonight's defeat? Chat, I'm waiting on y'all, man. Who are we blaming for tonight's self-destruction? I'm waiting. I just want to know who we blaming tonight. You can't, you know what the best thing is about this? You know what the best thing is about this one right here? You can't even blame Trae Young. You can't even blame Trae. What you say? It won't enough ball movement, people movement, lack of scores. Oh, I wonder who we have that can score the ball. I'm waiting, man. Who we blaming tonight, man? Who are we blaming for tonight's loss? Because when I told you, how long have I been up here trying to explain to y'all that Quinn Snyder is not good? I don't know, man. I've been telling y'all that. I don't know how long I've been saying it from day one. But no. Cats like Tank want to come up here and defend them. Okay, cool. Then y'all want to blame Trae Young why we lost. Well, he be turning the ball over and he be shooting the ball. Blah, 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 blah. So who are y'all blaming tonight? I told you we was not better without Trae. I told you Quinn Snyder wasn't that good. So who are y'all blaming tonight, chat? Who y'all blaming? I'm just saying. Some of y'all in here was talking real greasy as recently as today before the game on Twitter, on X, talking real greasy. Hey, we don't need Trey don't need no extension. Man, we better without this dude, man. Look at Dyson Daniels, man. Like, how do y'all really think that like Dyson Daniels is better than Trey Young? Like, that is crazy to me. You rather have Dyson Daniels or no as your starting point guard over Trey Young. Like, that is mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing. Without Trey Young, as you can see, you don't got nobody who go get us a bucket. Shout out my boy Carlos, man. My boy Lo say more bald head was talking shit. Oh, I'm waiting for more ass to get on too, because I need to hear his excuse. Like, what y'all be looking at? This is what I was trying to explain to y'all. I was trying to tell y'all, man, listen, the teams we was beating, and a lot of y'all got excited over the Orlando Magic game, but everybody already know they can't even score the basketball, bro. They can't even score the ball. I need to know what happened. Can somebody explain to me what happened in that third quarter? How you can't score nothing? Why we can't stop fouling? Let me see who had the turnovers tonight. Let me look. This shit is so hilarious, bro. This is hilarious. The other night, y'all was in here swearing to God we didn't need this dude to play. Who got the turnovers tonight, man? Jalen Johnson got 6 turnovers. 6 turnovers? Bruh. And 4 assists? 6 turnovers and 4 assists. Bruh, if Trey Young had 6 turnovers with 12 assists, y'all would be pissed off. I ain't heard nobody say shit about Jalen Johnson tonight. How you have 6 turnovers, bro? Listen. How many times I've been up here and I told y'all Dyson Daniels needs to stop dribbling in the lane and picking up his dribble. Why does he do that? You know what somebody tried to tell me? Who was it? Who was it the other night up here? Was it Mikey? Was somebody trying to tell me that? But Damon, he has all these moves off that spin. No, the fuck. No, he don't. He can't attack the basket and finish at the rim. That's his problem. Because if he had a bag, he would be going up, laying the ball in, or get some contact. Come on. Why did we lose this game tonight? You had a lead. And what did I say? Before I got off, who was in my live stream before I had to leave? When I was in the live stream, what did I say? I said, man, I feel like we should be about 5 to 7 more points than what we are now. We didn't take advantage when Toronto was cold. Third quarter, you come out, they hit you upside the head with a 7-0 run off the rip. So I need to know why we lost tonight. I need to know why did we lose this game tonight. This is insane, bro. I don't know how y'all sit here and do y'all know in the fourth quarter where we went cold? Do y'all know with Trey Young this year in the fourth quarter we're a plus fucking 30? Do you understand that? With Trey Young in the fourth quarter, we are plus 30. It's a reason for that. I can't believe this, man. So what we go? So what's the issue? The issue the coach or what? Is it the coach? Who fault is it? I need to know who fault it is tonight, man. Who fault is it tonight? Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jay Leno the pick in the pop. Who fault is it tonight, gang? Look at the shooting percentages. Quinn got to go. We lost because of two things: Quinn and no Trae Young. I'm just saying. So we blaming Quinn tonight. We blaming Quinn tonight. Is that what we doing? Quinn got me in the garage, bro. Y'all know I don't, bro. He not good. Carlos said, "Shut up, my boy Los, man." So, both sorry ass coaching players. Y'all don't like y'all not ride with Quinn no more. Y'all not riding with Coach Quinn, who's supposed to be plus 10. We just didn't make shots. Come on, bro. Mega Mike said he numb to the losses. I know why we lost. I know why we lost. You didn't have your Booker go get out there. You didn't have your guy your guy you can go to in the fourth quarter. You didn't have your guy who can create doubles and find an open man for these buckets. That's why we lost. But I told y'all about Quinn. I be trying to tell y'all, man. Now he probably gonna go into the press conference. You know, got to get Toronto credit. They came out in the third quarter and they Lowe's, you about to eat 100 milligram edible? Sheesh. What's so special? I don't know what's so special about him, man. I be trying to tell cats, bro. He ain't won nothing. He ain't won nothing. You ain't got one bucket go getter on this team without Trae Young, bro. And that's no shade, but it's facts. It's facts. Who you gonna get a ball to and say, go get me a bucket right now? Who? Who? Nobody can get you a bucket on this team right now outside of Trae Young, bro. Now, listen, like I be telling people, man, is he a good defender? Fuck no. I'm the first one to say Trae Young, in my opinion, is lazy when it comes to defense, in my opinion. He no good. But the value that he brings to us on the offensive side, until you can replace that, you need him on this team, bro. Nobody else can get you a bucket right now. Let me drop this link, man. And let Mike, you good, Mike? Oh, Mike, okay. Oh, did you want to go?
Yo, what's up, man?
I said, did you want to go before I drop that link?
Shoot, yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go, man.
Fire Quinn, man. Get your boy up out of here, dog.
He said fire quit, man. Yeah, man. We should have basically won the game, man. It was a tough moment. I think it was in the third when he had that. I don't know what lineup it was. I forgot who was out there. It was Keaton, I think Double O, Mo, yeah, and Dyson.
My nigga Mo ain't give me shit tonight. That nigga was
Nah,
awful.
Yeah, I know, but bro, it's the mix of stuff though, bro. Like what we like what we got. All right, like we all know what we got, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep it honest. Like I'm the coach. Like this is my man. Forget all the trace. I ain't even gonna get into all that. Just like for me, if I was coaching, and I'm sitting there. I don't know you saw it, but I'm like saying in the chat, like bro, like what we gotta do, because it will happen. Like I'm gonna start with that moment in that time, that lineup. I was like, all right, he trying to steal some, but like what I just said again, it was Dyson,
Yeah,
Keaton, V,
Mo.
Double O, and Mo. Mo can't shoot, and how we be having them like stuff like that in the corner, right? V for
Mm-hmm.
some reason turned into like not V, but Keaton turned into like I called him today a midget black V. Like he just turned into a midget black V today. Like he wouldn't shoot. He got the overpassing and stuff like that, like drill pass. So you got that going on. Then Dyson can never shoot. I'm glad what you said or whatever because I feel like in my opinion, it's easy offense to kind of guard in this sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you with folks tighten up and stuff like that though. But like Dyson got to stop the dribbling into the paint. Stop that stop pivot crap, bro. Like you got to stop that. Like
Horrible, bro. It's
like
all
I mean, it's a better adjustment to them because I don't want to say all it is, but we taking advantage of like their kind of mistakes or because we eating off a lot of you noticed earlier, like we eating off cuts a lot or whatever though. But anyway, the lineup at that time, you got Dyson being Dyson. All right. So Keaton like Holt got the ball, but Keaton's supposed to be off the ball. But if Keaton owned the ball or whatever, who is he passing it to and stuff like that? You kicking it and you kick it to Dyson or whatever. That's not. It's never really gonna be too many times that it's gonna be a catch and just pull that thing in like a rhythm. You feel me? Even when it might be or whatever. So that's like that kind of ruins that option. So if like in that option too, you kick it and you go the other way to like a Mo shot ain't necessarily there the way it is, and I don't really want Mo to be pulling a whole lot, and we don't necessarily put him like on the ball and roll. And then you got Double O out there at the time. That's the Double O ain't like KP where you can kind of mismatch giving the ball. Like it was no real kind of like you know what I'm saying scoring. You know what I mean? Like I'm all for defense and stuff like that though. But you still got to play basketball. I mean, it's two sides of the ball. I acknowledge that. Never said that you don't have to doggone score the ball at all. But we were defending at a good enough pace to where we needed to be. All right. So basically, you continue. And in my opinion, bro, like you had to bench Dyson, dog, before it got out of hand because you can't have JJ and Dyson, bro. You can't have it, man, at the same time. In this situation currently, because you ain't got, I guess, whatever you want to say, somebody who can pull some superhero stuff or whatever to kind of like cancel out their inability to shoot while they on the wing. You know what I'm saying? To make something happen. But you can only have one on ball. So in my opinion, it came down to basically like which one of y'all non-shooting mugs do I want to actually be on the ball? And in my opinion, that would have been JJ. I mean, I know you brought up the turnovers or whatever, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I would have lived and died then with JJ on the ball, and I would have rather have if it's not V. Oh, I back up though. That first line I'm out saying there, that's where I'm like, okay, bro. I don't know if Asa there though, but I think I would have put Asa out there instead.
yeah, Asa was there.
I would put Asa instead of Mo probably for a second in that, you know what I'm saying? Because then that's a better corner shooter. So that's that option that when it's kicked out there or whatever, Asa can pull that thing, you know what I'm saying, to shoot it or whatever, though. But and I don't think he's a bad defender or whatever. So I don't think he would have lost anything.
Come on, man. You know what, Mike?
What's up?
I love your breakdown.
What you about to say?
But you know what?
Come on, man.
Let me tell you something, man. And all that stuff you just said.
What, man?
OJ, Quinn ain't finna do none of that shit.
I'm
I
saying,
bet
bro,
you
'cause I know
money.
you had to see
I
that
bet
jump,
you
bro.
Mike,
I'm
I
like, bro,
bet you
it was too
money.
easy though.
Mike,
It was too easy.
I bet you
It was too
money.
easy for the Raptors, bro.
I bet you money he wasn't even thinking like that.
No, bro.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, you know why Dyson ain't gonna get benched? Because he's a $25 million dude
yeah, I know,
now.
bro. So we're gonna have to live and die with it, bro. It's frustrating, but I know y'all had to see that though, bro. You had to go with one or the other, dog, at that moment. And like I said, though, I don't know who I would have honestly rather because you have JJ basically on the ball, so the options to kick it to got to be people who can catch and shoot to at least keep people spread a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Moji. Who else he have out there? Bro,
Oh, at that time, bro, like I said, Double O, Moji, Dyson, V, and Keaton. And
like
you know
I
how
said,
V don't,
bro,
in a sense, want to shoot. I mean, he'll be off to the side or whatever, but you know, he on there.
And like I said, that's one of the reasons why I said Moji could never be a starter right now. His shot is inconsistent, bro. He got to get way more consistent offensively with that jump shot.
We don't do him any favors though offensively because his role is basically
defense.
Well, in a nutshell, the same as Zach.
Yeah,
play defense, and then go get in the corner. You know what I'm saying? I
yep,
mean, we
that's
starting
it.
to move a little better, but you know,
That's it,
what
man.
that what Mo just gotta do though. But yeah, in my opinion, bro, like that would have had to been a hard call because you had JJ and Naw handle the ball. You know they can, in a sense, do something. You rather JJ getting downhill and doing stuff. You don't want Koala getting in the paint and doing this little pivot and soft stuff. You rather JJ getting in the paint, passing, or him done. Because also too, JJ not going. I mean, it's just different, bro. Like I
Yeah.
rather just rocked out in a moment like that or whatever and played off of that. You have KP and JJ run the 1-5 pick roll pop or whatever, spread it with basically what was Zach. And I mean, you have Naw out there, but Zach, and then what? Maybe you could throw Veet, just sit him in the corner because that's just simply a threat to catch and shoot. Just simply just sit Veet in the
I
corner.
hate,
That'd
I,
be your
I
role,
hate,
bro.
I hate to tell you this, Mike, but I think you put more effort into how to win the game than the coach did, bro. The coach ain't thinking like that, man. Let me go to Juan, man. What's up? What's up, first Sard? First
I
game,
knew you
hey,
were gonna
first
say
game,
that.
hey,
Congrats,
first game is top. The Hawks. Not only do we lose, we trick off another game. Talk to me.
Hey,
that's
it's so much to get into this game. Um, I was
You still
gonna,
at work?
I was gonna. What's that?
You still at work?
No, man, I got
Oh,
up like an
oh,
hour
oh,
ago.
oh.
I'm gonna touch on what Mike said about that depth lineup. Um, you put out four guys that are depending on someone getting them the ball, and said we good for 4 minutes. We was up 11 and we went down three. So he pretty much went on, and Keenwan was the only one that scored a bucket where he hit the floater in the lane. So they basically went on like a 14-2 run, and Quinn didn't do anything. You left off KP, Richard Say, and Jalen Johnson. They said, "No, we good." And this is what I be talking about when I say he's a bomb, bro, because the average fan can look at the ball game and say, "I'm up. Let me keep at least 1 to 2 of my better players in the game." Dyson had already lost confidence in this game. As a guard, when you get in the paint, you are taught to not pick your dribble up unless you're going to shoot or you're going to pass the ball. He picks his dribble up too fast and he gets caught, and now he's scrambling trying to find someone to come to his aid. You're 6'8". There is no reason why you can't shoot over 4/5 of the Toronto's team. There's no reason why you can't shoot over him. All you gotta do is shoot a floater or shoot a mid range jumper. He will. He's so scared, bro. He is so timid. I I give Jalen praise, and I'm gonna take it away as well. Jalen does not want the he don't want the pressure, because there's no way you the best player on the floor and you're not demanding the ball. How will you not demand the ball? How did you not become a factor in that second quarter where he had 0 shot attempts in the second quarter and they started to come back? It's irritating to say the least. You know what I mean? Um, Toronto. Oh, this is what I want to say. Did Trey play against the Bulls? Did he play against the Bulls? Oh, he was out that game. He did play. Do you know the Atlanta Hawks are 0-4 against teams that's 500 and better?
Yeah,
We are 0-4 against teams that are
yeah.
500 and better.
Cause I said that the other day. I said, well, at least we beating the
We
team we're supposed to beat
we beat Orlando, we beat Indiana,
twice.
and we twice, and we beat Brooklyn. We can't beat 500 teams. Like, fans don't pay attention to that. Here, Demond, I got one more thing for you to pass on. Also, in both losses to the Raptors, we shot 24% from three. The Hawks have the most games shooting at 20% or lower from three since the season began. We can't shoot from outside, man. Like, we simply cannot shoot. We got to find some shooters, and we got to find some people that can get in the lane, that can get the ball to the cup, man.
All right, that's the homeboy Juan, man. What's good, Marion?
What's good? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man.
I got my notes from the first game. They still apply. In the second half, same thing happened. 5 out met 5 in, and they dominated in the second half. The coach used the same game plan that he used the first time they played. First time they played, the first half, they ran zone, conserved their energy, let us do what we were doing. And they had a 6-point lead. This time we had a 9-point lead. When we got to the second half, they put them dogs out there. They started chasing us around. They broke up the ball movement, people movement. And next thing you know, they was doing everything inside. They were still passing up the 3-point shot, going right inside. Barrett started scoring, Ingram started scoring, everybody started scoring on the inside, and that left the floor open for the Grady D to get his threes off. This was Quinn's fault. Quinn still hasn't learned, and I think it's even more Quinn's fault because we are not a good 5-out team. Let's just tell the truth. We don't shoot good enough to be a 5-out team. We're not disciplined enough to be a 5-out team. And when we try to be a 5-out team, we become a team that's out there shooting 3-pointers and missing, and the other team is getting the rebound and going the other way. That doesn't work. We have personnel who can shoot, but if they have an off game, it's going to look terrible like it did this evening. When KP was missing and the ball was coming off in the second half, when they had hands in faces and people on people, we didn't look good. And that's because this 5-out thing, I don't think it works for us. I believe we need to go back to something a little more conventional, and make use of those 3-point shooters and have an inside-outside game. No, be willing. KP don't want to be inside, and JJ don't want the ball when it matters. Those are problems that I don't know if coaching is going to help it, because I don't think that No is ever going to stop willing. I don't know if KP is going to become an inside scorer, because he never has really been. And I don't know if JJ wants to be the man. It's something about that.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to really make some changes, and I think the change had to be in the coach. We need a coach who can take us to a better offensive system, and one who makes us more accountable on defense. But in that first half, Damon, we look good. We look good in that first half.
Should have been up 7 more points.
Yeah, we should have been up 20.
Yeah. That's the homeboy Marion, man. Let's go to John, man. What's good, John? Talk to me.
I want all of these people talking about defense come and sit right here. You held them to 109 points. You know what? Do you know where 109 points would put you in the pantheon of defensive teams? Last year, it would have made you number 4. You held them to 109 points, but you couldn't score. All those people also, get rid of Trae Young. We don't need him. We can do this. We can do that. Wednesday night, I came in here late because I had a show I had to do. That's all I'm hearing. Get rid of Trae Young. You don't need Trae Young. Trae Young can't do this. Trae Young can't do that. And I said, hold it. Wait a minute. Prove to me that you can play without him, that you can score without him for 20 games, a 20-game sample size instead of a 4-game sample size. And here y'all looking just as dumb because I'm standing right here. Like I said, 10 toes down, 4 ties down. Look at what happened tonight. Jokers couldn't shoot, man. They couldn't put a skinny needle in a fat vein. Couldn't do nothing. Everybody lost. And Mike said something tonight that I asked a question about. Do we overpass? Mike said we did on at least one play. I was seeing it all night. You overpassing the people who can't shoot. And I'm gonna tell you something else. You better do whatever the hell it is that you can to sign both Porzingis and Trae Young. You got to keep Porzingis. No doubt a doubt.
That's the homeboy John. Let's go to C Wonder. We on you, my boy.
I don't understand. Let me just say it like this. We finally got a great frame for a car. We got all the parts for the engine that we've been having for 7 years. Kept it good, kept it clean, kept it great. it's been steady, right? And now that we finally have all the good pieces in place, there are certain people who keep trying to convince me we need to get rid of the engine now and get another one somewhere. Tonight, you see what happens when your car doesn't have that engine. It goes nowhere. We couldn't score to save our life in the third quarter and in the fourth. Marion and I were talking about this at the Dixon Way during Larry's live. A shout out to the Dixon Way, by the way. Trey is needed to get the team in the sets, and he's also needed to take the pressure off the others when the defense is intensifying. Because most of the time when he's out there, they're intensifying on him, which leaves cutting lanes, open shots. Same thing when it comes to the pick and roll. And even Bob Rathern talked about it. Without the pick and roll and Trey's threat is the pick and roll, the offense becomes a little bit more predictable, and you can play more man on man. Why? Because you don't have one offensive juggernaut you got to focus on defense. Nobody took over tonight. Nobody wanted to take over tonight. Quinn, for some strange reason, sat Zach down. He was hotter than anything. Jalen looked a little timid. And Dyson, I keep telling Mora, you want to say he's better than Trey. Brother can't shoot. He can't shoot. And I love Dyson, but this is what I said before during the Cleveland game. What happens when the defense builds a wall for y'all and for Jalen and Dyson? What happens after that? How you going to generate your offense? The Raptors, as Marion said, they played a zone defense. They cut off the paint. They made sure we couldn't drive. We had to just settle for threes. And we couldn't make them because we ain't got no shooters. So I can't wait to hear Mora's excuse. I can't wait to hear Foot's excuse. Because right now I have a sermon prepared. I got so much stuff on this notepad right here of statistics that I want to use to shut down some of this nonsensical crap about Trey. But I'll wait till the forum.
All righty. That was C Wonder. What's good, Jay?
What it do, man? What it do? Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm standing on my position. If you all think we lost this game because Trey didn't play, I don't know what to tell you. We lost to the same team by 20-some points with Trey. Y'all want to talk about we couldn't score. Y'all understand back in March, Trey Young was playing and we had a quarter where we scored 8 points versus the Clippers. So it's not a Trey Young thing. We just didn't make shots tonight. Y'all complain about Dyson Daniels and him getting to the paint. Guess who led us in assists tonight, Demai?
Who led us in turnovers?
Jalen Johnson led us in turnovers. Dyson Daniels had 8 assists. He had 2 turnovers.
How many points he have?
He had 7 points. But Steve, that speaks to why we lost. He was 2 of 10.
What?
From the field today.
Hold up, bro.
Wait, because you're
Wait,
going to talk about this
no.
Because you're going to run my time
You
out.
just tried to come up here.
No, look. You're going to run my time out.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct
me if I'm wrong. Did you just try to come up here and flex Dyson Daniel? Flex a dude with 7 points?
I'm about to see. You let me finish my point.
Who was 2 for 10?
Are you going to let me finish? You going to let me finish what I had to say?
Go ahead.
Dyson Daniels, 2 of 10. Jalen Johnson, 8 of 14, shot pretty good. Zachary Richey, 6 of 16, 1 of 5 from 3. Only had 2 points in the second half. Kristaps Porzingis, 4 of 16. Nikhil's had a good game, 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. Let's get to the bench. Yeka Kongwu, who's been very good this year, 2 of 12 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. Keen Wallace, 3 of 5, 1 of 3. Mo Gay, 1 of 6 today, 0 of 3. V. Krejci, 0 of 3. There's your loss. And I agree with y'all. Like, Coach killed the offense in that 4-minute stretch when he had a group out there that couldn't score. I hated that. I thought he should have kept at least JJ or Nikhil or KP out there all game today. I 1000% agree with you, with everyone on that. But we didn't lose it. Everybody. I got on here on Wednesday and said we know Trey Young makes his money in the fourth quarter. We know he gets you the buckets when the offense is sputtering. That is not the question. The question is, can you find another guy who doesn't kill the defense and can do that?
And
that's
the
question.
No. The answer is no.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because Dyson Daniels can't do it, bro.
We're not talking about him on the roster. We're saying, is there another guy in the NBA that doesn't crater your defense, that can carry you, in these stretches offensively and close the game out? That's the
Bro,
question. That's the
right
question.
now,
We know where Trey makes his money.
This team is not better without Trey Young. This
No
current
one said
roster
that.
is
Nobody
not
said
better.
that. Did
It's
I
not
ever
better,
come on
bro.
here and say that they're better without Trey Young? No, I said we know where Trey Young makes his money. Inside of 4 minutes, and we are struggling to score. That's where he makes his money. But you got to ask yourself, can you find another guy that can do that doesn't crater your defense? That's the question.
Listen, man. I can't believe you came up here and the first words out your mouth and you talk about a guy. Guess who led us in assists, Damon?
Did he not lead us in assists?
8 assists, 7 points, 2 for 10 from the field. And you talk about who led us in assists. Listen, man.
He didn't have a good shooting game.
Dyson Daniels, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, okay? And this no shade on Dyson, but at this moment, Dyson Daniels is just an average ball player. He really has no bag. He gets in the lane and has no. I told people the other night. Chat, did I not tell people? Dyson go in the lane and do the same shit. He do the spin shit. I said, teams gonna pick up on that nonsense, man. He don't have skill. He don't got no bag to get in there like that. He's awful right now, my boy. Awful.
You just had 3 straight 18-point games and had a bad shooting night tonight. And you killed
against the Pacers.
That's crazy.
Against
the Magic.
Stop
against
it.
the Cavs.
Stop it.
He had 3 straight 18-point games against the
Pacers,
the Cavs, and the Magic.
Keep it a bill.
Tonight he had 8 assists.
Dyson layup package is on 0, bro.
He just was 8 of 9 last game.
Bro, he's awful offensively, man. I can't even.
I'm just telling you, he was 8 of 9 last game.
Okay. Let me go to AC. What the hell you got going on? What you watching?
Just some anime. Just some anime. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead. What's good, my boy?
My bad. Go
ahead.
There's not a lot of games where not a lot of games this season where I'll put the blame on Quinn Snyder, but this is that game.
Come on, join the club, man.
This is that game. The small Keenan Wallace, V. Krejci, and Dyson Daniels lineups just don't work. It just doesn't work. I've seen it. I watched the whole game. I think I didn't watch the first quarter, but I heard they were cooking in the first quarter, and they even got the lead out to like 13 in the second quarter. But that dreaded third quarter, and it wasn't just Quinn Snyder. I wouldn't say it's just him. Like I think JJ also became like a little timid. He didn't really want the ball like that. I don't know if it was because he hurt his knee or whatever. I don't know if people say he hurt his knee, but everything just fell apart. That's why I be saying. That's why I get confused. People say we don't need Trey Young because it's like when the defense gets good, guys, who's gonna take the shot? Like who's gonna, I don't know, man. But I guess you don't need the guy. If Trey at the deadline, are y'all finally be the taking team again? Like, what do y'all want? I don't know.
I try to tell y'all, man. Y'all don't want to listen to man. Y'all don't want to listen to me.
Now, Dyson, I don't know. I think I'm not the switch up type to be like, oh yeah, he's trash. Oh yeah, he's great.
Listen, I'm not saying he trash. I'm just saying watch this, AC.
Huh?
Stop me when I'm lying, okay? Let me know if I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say he trash. I just say he stop dribbling in the lane and picking up the ball for one. And then for two, everybody know he's gonna do that little spin move bull nonsense. He do his layup package is 0 right now. Tell me I'm lying.
Layup package. I haven't seen him score a layup today, but
tell me
I think it's just like an inconsistency thing.
He's a limited scorer, yes or no?
I mean, I guess that's all players aren't like.
No. Is he a limited scorer? Yes or no?
Yes, I guess he is a limited scorer, but I mean that's not like a dig or something. There are like a lot of limited scorers in the league.
Listen, he's supposed to be the shooting guard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He can't go out there and give me 7 damn points.
That's true.
On 2 for 10.
It's true. 2 for 10
feel
is
me?
not good. But to be fair, he did give you 18 points
say
three straight times against good defenses.
People tell me this supposed to have been JJ team. I can't tell. Can you?
It's like the thing is, right?
How you don't want the ball?
I don't. He didn't want the ball. Like you could see that he didn't want the ball. Like, and, you know, if you say like,
you don't want the ball when the game matters?
Say, this is JJ's team. This is not Jalen Johnson's team because he did not want that ball for real. Like he really did not want that ball. Like I was like, why is JJ not touching the ball in any of these possessions? Like.
Shout out to Bull Carlo. He said you was watching hentai. I don't know what that is.
No, it's not hentai. It was just.
What is that? What's hentai? I don't know what that shit is.
You don't. It's better you not know. But
so I just need you, AC. I just need to hear you say. Let me hear it one time. He not Chris Snyder not good, bro. Let me hear it one time. Let me hear it one time.
Like the thing is though, like
let me hear it one time, bro. One time. You know he ain't.
But like, who is the alternative though? Like, who is the alternative?
No, I didn't ask you that. I don't
think he's a all the way terrible coach. I just think he has an issue of insanity where he says, "I'm going to run the same bad lineup that is statistically, textually bad," but he does it every single game, and you lose the lead and you lose. It happens all the time. Like, even look at the Magic game. You're up 25. Like if we're up 25 at the end of the third quarter, why should I be scared? It's because I don't trust my coach to finish the game correctly. We're up 25, and then the lead went down to 11.
Let me move on. That's the home. Hey, listen, that's the homeboy AC. He know Quinn was shit. Why y'all just can't keep it real with your boy, man? I don't get it. I get up here every night. I be like, hey man, this dude ain't the guy. He ain't who y'all think he is. Then y'all come right up in here and be like, man, this dude tricking off the game. What up, Kool-Aid?
Hey, what's up, man? I was saying stay big the whole time, and he couldn't help himself, man. Quinn couldn't help himself, man. When he put King Wallace and Dyson and Okongu on the floor together and went a little bit smaller than he should, man. And then out of the people that he had on the floor, they couldn't score, man. But KP really disappointed me tonight, man. It was some shots that we really needed him to make, man, and he could not make it. And see, this is what I'm talking about, man. When I'm talking about all-stars, see, Trae Young earned his all-star. He earned his third team All-NBA, man. And cause he shows it one way or another, he shows what he has as a player to bring to the NBA. But I've been saying from the first time I saw Coach Quinn, I told y'all Quinn can't win, man. I told you day one, that dude, when I first saw how he rotated and the way he does, and then y'all see them little crazy way Trae be playing defense. That's Quinn concept of ideal to having Trae floating around like that, man. He could have Trae playing a little bit different, a little bit more on ball than what he doing. Let Trae play below the waist and play defense straight up. And like you be saying, Demond, just put him in front of him and have him to stay in front of his man. That's all you got to do. You get better defense out of him instead of having him floating around. That's some Quinn stuff, man. And everything, the first 5 games we lost is Quinn, man. And then, come on, man. You got to know Dyson Daniel can't shoot, bro. The dude just can't shoot. He's like a box of chocolate when he played basketball. He only had one game where he scored in double figures, man.
Well, you say he like a what?
A box of chocolate. You don't know what you're going to get. That's what he like.
What? I ain't never heard that one, man. He say you a boss. Man, that's the homeboy Kool-Aid, man. I ain't heard that one. Kool-Aid hit us with something new, man. Let's go to homeboy Trap. What's good, Trap?
What's going on, my boy? You can hear me?
Yeah, man, you good.
Yeah, man. Since everybody's scared to say that shit, man. Quinn sorry as hell, bro. Hey, man. I sat right here and watched this, man, bro. I ain't gonna take the same stance as everybody else, bro. But my whole thing with Quinn is You wait till we fucking losing to put the best players in the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like what we had like a 6, 7, 8 point lead or something like that. We go down one. Now the starters back in the game. You feel me? I'm up here screaming at this motherfucker like, bro, put Nikhil, put Dyson, put the squad back in the game. And if everybody noticed, that's what a freaking morale went down the drain at. You
Mm-hmm.
put the good dudes in the game when we 1 point down. Now these boys trying to, you feel me? Trying to hustle some shit back. Other team got the momentum, all that shit, man. You feel me? That's the
Yep.
problem, bro. I'm gonna say that shit is Quinn, bro. This was a winnable game, bro. This one no Trayon shit. This one no Jalen Johnson shit. It wasn't none of that, bro. You feel me? We had this game, bro. We
Yep.
had the
And the
game.
fact,
We had this shit in the bag.
and the fact we was up 13 at one point.
And but get what? It's basketball. I ain't tripping about the goddamn the going down, the going up. I ain't tripping about that, bro. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you see these folks, bro. You see these folks coming back. You see it. You feel me? Like, what the hell is you doing? Why would you wait till bro? He brought Jalen in. So I'm thinking he gonna bring Jalen, the kill. I think we was up by 3-4. I'm thinking he gonna bring Jalen, the kill, Dyson, all in the game. You brought JJ in. You brought Jeet in. Then you brought Mogay in. You feel me? Like, bro,
Yep.
I'm screaming at this shit. Then they go up 1 point. We go to commercial break. Come back off commercial break. Now everybody in the game. Why it take all that? You feel me?
Fact. Fact.
Then you ran Keaton too long. You ran Keaton too freaking long. He did good. I'm gonna give Keaton his prop.
Yeah, I
He
thought
did
Keaton was
good.
solid.
He was solid at first, bro. You feel me? You ran him too long. Then you trying to put Beat in the game, man. Put Zach in the game, nigga. You tripping? I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk crazy. Put
You
Zach in
good?
the game. Put the squad in the game, bro. You feel me? I
Yep.
ain't got nothing else to say, bro. This shit on Quinn, bro. It ain't on nobody else, bro. And no, we can't do this shit without Trey. We see this shit. You feel me? So
And that's the homeboy trap, man. What's up, Mr. Moore?
What it do, man?
We look
First
good
things
without
first.
Trey that 4 quarter, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna get to that in a second. First things first. Jalen not playing tomorrow. The way he was grabbing his knee, they ain't showed on camera. The way that boy was grabbing his knee when they took him out at the very end, he not playing tomorrow. That's first things first. I don't know if it's a long injury, short injury, what it is, but he was grabbing his knee pretty hard on that bench. I actually
He already got his 30 million per, so he good.
overall I agree. Quinn is normally the problem, and in the third quarter where he put it's funny because they had that screen I keep telling you about where you look up to see what this how many who scored what, and when he put that lineup in, the highest score was 7, and I was double up, and I'm like, the homeboy pointed out to me, I'm like, why does he have a whole lineup of people who can't score to close the quarter? I don't know why you don't run the same rotation that you ran in the second half and the rotation you ran in the first half and the second half, or just have the awareness of your personnel who can score and who can't score. That's my second point. My third point, obviously, is about Trae Young. Still, Trae Young. I don't know how y'all are arguing about having a closer such as Trae Young when we've seen the sample size of having Trae Young play against the same exact team. When we had Trae Young, we were down 20 all game. Compared to a game where we were winning for 3 quarters, Quinn made his dumbass mistake, as he always does. Then the game gets close, and I'm not gonna lie, the guys were tired. If you watch them, they looked like they were gassed in the fourth quarter. They were really gassed. I think that's overall why we lost. I think Toronto played a smart game, and they weren't going too hard. And in that fourth quarter, they turned it on when it was time to turn it on. Them guys looked gassed in the fourth quarter. I promise you.
More.
I'm just letting you know what I saw. If I'm watching players bent over,
More.
I'm still saying Trae Young though, because You just need a closer. You don't need Trey.
Wait,
like-
are you really telling me we lost because they was tired?
Bruh, if you watch the game, yes. Again, I'm seeing players bent over, breathing, taking big gulps of breath during commercial break. They were tired, bruh. And Toronto looked like they were smart enough to conserve their energy until the fourth quarter. That's why they didn't miss a shot damn near in the last 4 minutes of the game.
So
Toronto turned it on at the last 5 minutes. If you were
wait, more. Wait. So we're paying professional NBA players. Like, this is their job. This is what they do. They've been playing ball their whole life.
Yeah.
And you telling me we lost because they was tired.
I'm telling you right now, the Atlanta
Hawks. Bro.
And I got another point. Mike ain't gonna like this. I think I actually know why Quinn don't play Zach that much. I really do.
Why?
We talk about him being a streaky shooter. Zach don't have the stamina to shoot with the same consistency for 30 minutes.
Okay, so he was tired too?
He didn't look as tired, but his shots looked tired.
Man, let me move on. So, hey, family. Moro said we lost because we was tired. What's good, Larry? Hello. Hey, you on mute?
My bad. Appreciate you having me on the platform as always, man. Make sure you hit the like button to blood all of our streams, man. We all know that Quinn actively tried to trick it off just to see. I at this point, I think it's like he's putting us in situations to see if we can overcome some BS at this point. That tiny lineup definitely gave the Toronto Raptors the momentum, and then just like my boy who's in the truck, he said by the time you try to bring in all the starters, it was too late. Dyson had an awful offensive game today. But the flip side is he's the only one that can actually, like, I know you get mad when he dribble in the lane and stop. He's the only one that can damn dribble, and like we know Nall can dribble and shoot, but he trying to dribble and pass, you don't know where the ball gonna end up. Those are facts. Also, on some of those actions when KP got the ball when they snuck up behind him and stole it, you know what I'm saying? We definitely need to talk more because no one was telling him, hey, KP, watch your left, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Yeah, like Dyson offensively was like shooting the ball was horrible. I mean, he only had 7 points.
Right.
Yeah, was two for 10 or 2 for 8, whatever it was. He barely took any shots. So when he plays, like, he made 2 free throws, had 8 rebounds, but like, I mean, when you put a lineup like that out there where nobody can score, you can't really look for. I mean, who you gonna look at? Maybe it was supposed to be Porzingis that was supposed to be taking over when he was out there with all those guys, but I don't know, man. I just look at it like, I mean, I still need to see a good sample size. I need to see 25 games. I'm not making no proclamations either way. We need to see what the roster is, and that's what we're seeing right now. We're gonna learn the hard way. Either we, desperately need Trey, or don't need him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not falling on any side of the fence right now. What I will say is that what are we 2-2 without Trey? And let's see, this is a bad loss when you had the lead and our coach pretty much said, hey, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to squeeze enough time out of Keaton and it just backfired. No one else could score. Dyson was horrible on offense. Yakakongu was horrible on offense. And when you got the lineup like that, you getting up offensive rebounds. That's what's gonna happen, man. Second chance points. They kick it out. Wide open threes, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, also they were hunting Zach in the fourth quarter. If it wasn't RJ, if it was like in the first half, it was Brandon Ingram. And then in the second half, they switched and put Dyson on Brandon Ingram. And then RJ Barrett started attacking him. If you go back and look at it, they were actively hunting Zach. You know what I'm saying? But I do commend Coach Quinn for actually playing Zach for 30 minutes.
All righty.
Yeah.
And that's Larry. Shout out Coach Quinn, man, for playing Zach. You know, he tricked off the game. What's good, my boy?
What's happening?
Another loss.
Yeah, man. Truth be told, stop listening to Mike and Foot and Moore when they talking about Trey Young because they don't know what they talking about. It's clear to see, and Jada Hawks fans, stop listening to him. They have a hate for Young, man. It's just a hate. That's all that is. But here's the thing, man. They keep talking about the Toronto game we played with Trey. A lot of those shots were missed when Trey had set those dudes up. Okay. He set them clear wide open threes they were set up. But for this game, this was Coach Quinn all day, man. He got to go. And I think he's kind of under a watchful eye with Ansi, man, because he's not Ansi's guy. Ansi did not hire this dude. So I think I think this is kind of a tryout season for Coach Quinn as well to see if he's somebody that can help lead this team. And I don't think he has the chops to do it, to be honest. But getting back to the game, man, dude, you said it best, man. Our shooting guard can't give us 7 points, man. That cannot happen ever. A shooting guard, 7 points, that can never happen. So that's something that has to be talked about. We also have to recognize the simple fact that the team, they keep saying the team is not built around Trey Young anymore. It is. It's clear as day. You need a point guard to set these guys up because nobody on this team wanted to take a shot. Everybody was terrified, especially when Toronto got back into the game. JJ didn't want it as much as I like him. He didn't want the shot.
How this gonna be his team and he don't want the ball in crunch time?
Exactly, man. He, I feel like, how LeBron, you know, when Skip Bayless be going in on LeBron about how LeBron don't never want to take the game winner. That's how I felt with Jalen Johnson. He don't want it. He don't want it, coach. I didn't want the game winner. So, hey, man, I'm going to get up on out of here. I got to get back to work. But truth be told, man, Quinn has to go. Quinn has to go.
All right. Salute my boy RJ tapping in from the JOB, man. Oh, Leon in the building.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's good, my boy? Hey.
I'm going to try not to be profane because I done heard a lot of BS.
Before you even start, I want to ask you one question. Who you blaming for tonight's loss?
The basketball gods.
Okay. All right.
And the flu.
Okay.
You know who the Hawks really missed tonight?
Who?
That white boy.
Luke Kennard.
For sure. For sure.
Okay.
Team was unable to maintain spacing without him on the floor. He would have been in that trash lineup you saw, and then you got all these guys who can cut around the space that he creates. But we don't have to get into that. Didn't have a point guard, lost. The Hawks would have won this game with Fred VanVleet. I don't understand why it's like, okay, you need somebody to set these guys up. Why does that have to be Trey Young?
Well,
I don't understand that.
Every time they try to get somebody else to do it, it don't work. Why Dyson?
They haven't got a point guard.
Dyson not a point guard.
Brother, come on, man. Like, be for real. Like, I'll take Drew.
Let's
take Drew.
Hey,
I'll take. There are better players than Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels is cool and all, but there was a reason I wasn't trying to give him $30 million.
Well, I mean, damn, Keaton Wallace couldn't do it.
Nigga was a G Leaguer 2 days ago. Like, what are we talking about?
Just saying, but see, the reason I'm saying these names, Leon, because this who the coach be wanting.
As opposed to who? Who should he have had out there?
I don't know. I'm not in the.
So like starters 40 minutes, like to win, it probably would have took that. It would have took one of the. It would have took two of these guys playing 40 minutes. I agree with
He
that.
could have ran a 40 minutes.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Like if that's how you see it, that's fair. It's like I mean, hate that it had to be like that, but the rotation was always going to have a fucked lineup in it without
But I
those
mean,
two guys playing. Without
because I
Trey and
mean, the
Luke
point.
Kennard, there was always going to be a completely fucked lineup. And that lineup that we're talking about, when those guys were on the floor, they were great on defense. And to be honest, they had some shitty moments, but they got decent shots. The shots they took were decent shots. They just missed them. Veet was shit.
This is the problem with
But
the Hawks.
like, this is what happens. This is what happens when he plays physical teams. You just can't play Veet against physical teams.
And
After the Orlando shit, he be acting like a little bitch. I'm just keeping it
I'm
man.
gonna say this. I was hoping that either Jake. My bad. I was hoping that
Yeah. So you know what happened. Yes, C Wonder. You know what happened. As soon as I saw JJ dump that shit off the Zach, I knew it was over. Y'all know exactly what pass I'm talking about. Like we all thought, oh, he finna man. These two little guys back here.
My problem is this
but
is
no,
my problem.
dumped it off for some bullshit.
JJ or Dyson has not come back with the improved 3-point ball I thought they was gonna have. That's a problem.
I mean, yeah, it's not right on time, but I'm not surprised that a guy Dyson. I mean, well, to be fair, Dyson is shooting 40% from three. I'm gonna let that sit for a second.
What was that tonight?
I mean, he was 1 of 3. Like, what you wanted him to be 5 of 7? You wanted him to be the best shooter in the world tonight? I mean, fair.
I want him to give me more than 7 points.
I mean, but the thing is, we got the best. Oh, well, I mean, hey, real talk. I mean, he was bad. He was bad. He's on the floor because he's one of the best defenders in the world. Sorry, he's not going to be the best offensive player in the world. Draft Tunde.
He got to be the best. If he just would have gave me his average from last year, we would have won.
Yeah, well, that's how averages work.
I ain't asking for him to be goddamn
exactly, but that's how averages work, gang. That's how averages work, gang. You're not going. You can't get it every night if it's your average.
Well, you got to
isolate.
My shooting guard can't give me 7 points. Come on, Leon.
Fair. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to blame him, that's cool.
Oh, I'm blaming the coach.
Okay, for the lineup, for that death lineup. The idea of that lineup is they should hit enough shots and create enough offense based on their defense, and it defended extremely well.
The problem is
tread water.
The problem is he waits till the other team take the lead before he do something about it.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. He
do it all the time, bro. He do it all the time.
The most frustrating thing about Quinn is he reacts quite late. And like he believes in the lineup he puts on the floor, and that's the most frustrating part. Like he don't.
That's why
he's not a
can't get out the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's probably it. And like, and I said this before the season started. A lot of people were like, "I don't get this Raptors team. I don't understand how they. I don't. A lot of people said that, but I was like, they're an athletic team that's gonna play defense, and they got a motherfucker who can close basketball games.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey,
the guy y'all didn't want.
Hey,
we gonna hold
I
that down
apologize to that dude after the first game, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, my bad.
Man, I'm telling you, it ain't nothing but food, bro.
I was talking hella records off Brandon Ingram to that first game.
Got Zach off Ingram quick.
Yeah, he lit our ass up. I ain't finna lie. I ain't even finna hold you. Shit, you deserve all the credit. He lit our ass up.
Good game, 10.
We ain't had no answer for that boy. Let me roll to the homeboy Blackbird, man. What's good, Blackbird?
What's up with you, D? What's happening?
Another loss, dog.
Yeah, I seen that shit too, and some of these folks might not be old enough to remember, D. Remember Lupe Fiasco?
Yeah, the rapper, yeah.
Yeah, remember that little joint he had? If you are what you say you are.
Oh yeah,
a superstar.
Yeah.
Then have no fear. The crowds are here. Jalen Johnson ain't no superstar. He ain't got it. He ain't got it right here, bro. He ain't got it right here. He ain't got it right here. And somebody said, I heard somebody come on earlier and say, we know Trae Young make his money in the fourth quarter. And then they say, well, but it's his defense that's lacking. Okay, I think a lot of the we need to trade Trey Young and find somebody that can be a clutch guy, but also you don't lack on defense with him. See, Trey Young provides something that's so dynamic and so unique that those of us that think it's crazy to give that up, see what we're thinking is you're kind of letting the coaching off the hook when you keep making the excuse about Trey giving up defense. You're kind of giving coaching, you're kind of letting them off the hook a little bit. Honestly, come in here and he put a team around Trey that when this team healthy, if we can have a coach that know how to translate the defense with Trey on the floor, then we're looking at we're probably looking at the best team in the East when healthy.
Yep, I agree.
But we keep letting the coaching off the hook with the Trey can't give us no defense. There's been a lot of guards over the years that didn't give you the defense, but they gave you the playmaking. If they didn't give you the playmaking, they gave you the shooting. If they didn't give you the shooting, they gave you the defense. Well,
Right.
Trey Young can give you the shooting and he can give you the playmaking. Matter of fact, you can argue he's the best playmaker outside of LeBron James the past 20 years. You name me a better playmaker than Trey Young, other than LeBron James. And you want to get that up because you want to keep letting the coaching off the hook with figuring out the defense? I don't co-sign to that. You said you did.
I feel you, my boy. That's my boy Blackbird, man. Let's hit up Ezra, then we hit this open forum real quick. What up, E? You on mute, my boy?
Oh, what up, man?
What's good, my boy?
ZZ.
Another
I
loss.
love you, girl. Okay, my baby was watching the big screen TV, so she see me. I had to say
Okay.
that. Yeah, man, it was kind of frustrating, man. Just watching it, like they can't score in this offensive savant, bro. Like no plays. Now I do give credit to the Raptors defense, so like they was all up in our grill, but damn, like no space, like nobody got no dribble to get a piece of separation. It was kind of frustrating just to see NBA players not be able to get to the basket, man. And Dyson, I talk too much, he good, but man, can he dunk the ball? Just like one time, dunk this shit, bro. Just like do something better at the damn in the paint. JJ, not a factor. It was kind of like, bro, what the hell? I ain't heard your name all quarter. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I just come out and just say that.
I don't know what happened in the first half, man. I thought we looked amazing in the first half, man.
And yeah, for real, Zach.
I don't know. Listen, E, I don't know what he be telling these dudes in the locker room, man. But that third quarter tricked off the lead, bro.
I don't know. Kristaps, Zach, nobody could get fouls. I don't know, man. I ain't too bad today. I was hot watching the game, but I got over that mountain of frustration and kept watching it. And kind of come to content. That's we are who we are, man. Talk. I don't know if I'm just losing hope, but that's what it is. That's all I got to say, man. It's frustrating right now.
All right, that's my boy E, man. Let me bring everybody back on. I'm probably gonna be up here for probably another 20 minutes, gang. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
All right. Can I please go first?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got after see Wonder. I got after see Wonder.
I don't want to hear nothing. First of all, you already gave a bum excuse because they were rested 2 days. How tired can you be in 2 days rest, Mora?
Brother, I'm telling you what I saw.
See Wonder?
Bro, it's 2 days.
I ain't
I'm
ducking
just
no
telling you what I saw.
Then you need
They
your
were
glasses,
playing a
bro.
more
Because
athletic team.
I
They
watched the
played
game.
against a more athletic team.
dude. I'm not
Okay, y'all
ducking
got
no
so many
smoke,
excuses.
bro.
Okay,
Y'all,
first things up.
y'all
Okay,
acting
first
like
things up.
I
Trey.
mean, what do you mean excuse? Like we played an entire game without
No,
a
I'm
point
not
guard
talking to
and
you,
we
Leon.
lost. Like, what are you
I'm talking about talking to C Wonder. They swear if we had Trey Young today, we would have won.
Oh, so you're gonna just explain to
Hey, I
me
can
that
tell
the
you who
defense,
I
that
can tell
the
you who we
offense,
would have won with.
Jay. Hold up, Jay.
I can tell
You
you
want to
exactly
tell
who we
me
could have won
that
with.
the offense that drove up, that we didn't have a pick and roll point guard, that we didn't have an aggressive guy that could go and give us a bucket or go into the paint and draw contract, couldn't have
I
helped
mean,
us
if
win the
that
game
player,
today?
if that player
talking about the Raptors
rotated, if
and
that
Trey
player
Young
knew where to be
winning
on
us the
defense
game
every
versus the
fucking time
There
Raptors.
you
down the
go
court,
again.
yeah.
Blackberry just told you not to use that excuse
Dude,
about
it's
defense rotation.
insane. Trey Young always be struggling against the Raptors, but magically today he was going to be the savior. I don't.
He
understand.
scored 22 against the Raptors last time they played.
Every
We had Trey Young the first time we played them.
Like,
he scored 22.
The nigga would have been gotten ran over all
scored
game. They would have been
we
running
couldn't
over him
score.
all game,
gave
bro.
up a 14 to
I
nothing
don't understand. Like, do y'all be
Hey,
watching the Hawks or not? They would have been running over him all game.
we had
we lost
zero.
by
This
this team with
Hey, y'all,
this
I'm
team
not
was
wearing a bonnet
30
today.
balling.
Anybody notice?
We got 30 piece by this
Nobody
same team 2
cares,
weeks
bro.
ago. They
That's
30
what I'm
pieces.
Who
saying.
cares?
And y'all crying about losing by 8?
Didn't
Hold up.
who cares?
Ain't you hold up? Ain't you the same?
Who
We
cares,
got
bro?
30 ball and y'all crying about losing by 8?
No. It's a trend.
Oh no.
We sitting
We're
here,
not crying about that
we
part.
sitting here
We ain't crying
arguing
about
over
that
which
part.
loss was worth, and they both L's.
Like, bro, that's
This
all.
is so
We ain't
stupid.
crying about that part.
Hold up.
We
Let me just say this.
what we crying about is all of this, like Demond said, greasy talk about Trey Young, and we went completely flat in
I'm
the
sorry.
third and fourth quarter.
When you trade a player, you don't trade him. You don't trade him for nothing. I'm sorry.
That's
I trade
what you
players
don't
for
get,
players.
You know,
Like I said, I've said
hey,
it before, and I'll say it again.
as devalued as Trey Young is,
tonight with Fred Van Fleet.
No,
He's
you
right.
wouldn't. No,
He's
you
right.
wouldn't.
we're not gonna get no Fred Van
Van
Vliet.
Fleet, bro.
Bro, you high.
I'm just
We're not gonna get no Fred Van
Y'all don't
Vliet.
understand.
Hang
Y'all
on,
don't
let
understand the
Juan
game.
speak. Let Juan speak.
Y'all not being serious people, and you don't understand the game.
Hey, and we're talking about the player that we have. We talking about the player that we have that is not playing, and this experiment is now 3-2, and this second loss
Why do
is
you
a
think
bad
Trey?
loss.
All right, hang
Why
on.
do you
Can I
think?
speak right
Why do
quick?
you
And I
think
want Juan to go.
Trey, and the team's better without Trey are the same
Hang
thing?
on. I
Bro,
want
I don't
to
get it.
I don't know yet.
Hang on.
The
Can
experiment
I
keeps
please
going.
speak? Let me speak because
I like
Juan's
my
been
hair.
having his hand up.
Go
I
ahead,
want him
Steve
to go
Wonder.
after me. Okay.
I don't got no do-rag on, no bonnet.
This is how Jay, Leon, and Mora are acting. We've been in a pretty good relationship for 7 years with a woman who's pretty good, pretty beautiful. She ain't perfect. She doesn't do everything right, but she cooks, she cleans, and she's pretty good in the bed. And yet here they are saying, I want to divorce this girl because there's some other supposed dream girl out there.
And you don't even know what they look like.
You don't even know what they look like.
And you don't even know what they look like.
Actually, see, Wonder, that is a terrible analogy. You're actually doing it wrong. Because here's
No,
what
it's not.
No,
That's
here's what Trey
perfect.
Young is. Here's what Trey
That's
Young
perfect.
actually is.
Beautiful girl.
Right, here's what Trey Young. No. Oh no, I got it perfectly. Here's what Trey Young actually is. Trey Young is the bad bitch who doesn't do all that cooking and cleaning and all that extra shit.
Are you
That's
out
what
your
he
mind?
Oh no! I can't go along with that one.
Yeah, you out your mind.
He cooks and cleans.
It's
So
crazy
doing the
because it's
dishes,
literally
dishing
the
out
dirty
assists
work.
ain't
No, Leon.
I would say
Trey
both
Young
fair-
cooks and
fair
cleans.
He
explanation.
does.
Trey Young cooks and cleans. But who's doing this? That's somebody else doing
talking,
this.
bro. This is why I told C Wonder last stream, bro. He can get off his knees, bro. Cause
Hey, first of all, time out.
Only for prayer. He only on his knees for prayer.
First of all,
Hey, that's
I'll
good
let
though.
you
That's
slide.
good
Hold
though.
on. I'll let you slide last time with that little
Yeah,
slide
get him,
comment,
C.
which
Oh,
was
yeah, get
extremely
him, C.
disrespectful.
Get him,
I ain't gonna
C.
let you slide about it before. Number
We'll
one,
see.
I ain't gonna
Hey,
let somebody who it looks like shacking up with his girl that's not willing to have a commitment try to tell me about me being on my knees, bro.
Oh my
Because you ain't
lord.
even on your knees.
All right, y'all
So
chill
let's
out.
not
Y'all
go
chill
there,
out.
bro.
That's
Chill out. Chill
crazy.
out. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out.
Yeah,
Don't
y'all
go
getting
there,
Yeah,
bro.
personal.
I
Wait,
let
wait,
Hold
wait,
on.
somebody
that's
wait.
crazy.
It's
sign.
just
Y'all getting
basketball.
hold
It's
on.
just basketball.
Y'all getting personal
It's
now.
just
Let's
Hold
basketball.
on.
Nah,
Nah,
It's
because
just
Jay did
basketball.
that last
Well,
time. He got caught out in his
hey,
stride.
It's
hey.
just
Now
do I get a
basketball.
response to
now
that?
it's
It's
certain
just
things that you're
basketball.
not supposed to be saying to each other.
Do I get a response to that? Like you
No.
there walking in
It's just basketball.
oh,
It's just basketball.
and I have my own person, and I'm there a lot.
Agreed.
Fair. I'm just saying,
Hey,
Jay,
Damon,
don't
mute
do
them,
that, bro.
Damon.
I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that kind of homosexual kind of stuff, bro. Especially as a man of the cloth.
come
I
on,
don't
come on,
respect
come
that.
on, come on, come
Hold
on, come
on,
on.
hold
All right,
on.
we good, we
All
good, we
right,
good. Let's
all
move, let's
right.
move. We move, we
Well,
move, we
hey,
move.
now.
Hey,
Moving
Trey
on.
Young though.
Moving
Trey
on.
Young
Can I
though.
say something?
Okay, come
Right quick.
on, let's
All
go
right.
on. Let's go on. Yeah.
All
Damn.
right.
Fun.
All right,
Fun.
man. All right.
I'm going out
So
the
tonight is a perfect example as a Atlanta Hawks fan where you can sit there and say we didn't do this and we didn't do that. Truth be told, the Hawks are not better without having one of their better players than having him with us on the team. You can look at this game tonight and you can finger point, you can pick whatever you want to do, you can do all those things. Some things I take hold of me that I've been watching since the season started is we're not a good shooting team with Trey or without Trey overall. That's number one. We don't have a single player outside of KP, Nall, and Trey that can get to the middle of the floor and can shoot a mid-range shot. I don't know why the average basketball fan of today doesn't look at that and see that if you can't get to the basket or you can't get contact for free throws or you can't make threes, you are going to struggle offensively. I already iterated Dyson Daniel gets in the paint. As a guard, you are taught not to pick the ball up when you're in the paint. You either are going to draw contact, go for the layup, shoot the floater, shoot the jump shot, or you're going to pass to a player in stride to get an assist. You don't pick the ball up because now you're putting yourself at the disadvantage of the defense. And before I move on to it, all right, you can sit there and say, well, we look good tonight. There were times we did look good tonight, but you saw when the pressure started to surmount and you needed someone with heart, with moxie, someone who has proven that they are not afraid of those situations, regardless how anybody in this forum or on the chat feel about Trey Young. You cannot say in the past, over the last 7 to 8 years, he has not come through for us many of times in the fourth quarter, whether it's with his offense or with his playmaking. And the fact that nobody in here can, I won't say nobody, that we had no one that was willing to step up. Even the world's champion Porzingis couldn't even step up and get us to the finish line. We had not a single Hawk that can slice up this defense of the Toronto, get into their spots, find them from wide open shots, and as a result, from the start of the third quarter to the 5 minute mark in the fourth quarter, we scored a grand total of 20 points in 31 minutes. 31 minutes, we scored 20 points. But no fan is not going to talk about that, all right, because they have this thing to want to get rid of Trey because he's small, he don't play defense, he's not that good, yada yada yada. But I'll tell you what he is very good is he's very good at finding others getting to the ball. He's very good at getting lob threats to get to KP and double O, who you all see don't get those no more. He's very good at getting to the free
And
throw
Jalen.
line.
And Jalen
He's
too.
very good at getting to the free throw line, which you don't see nobody getting to. And then you see our second star, who we want to be to take over Trey Young, and Jalen Johnson. He ain't ready for it yet. It's called youth. He's not ready for it yet. And even I, a big Jalen Johnson fan, want him to take over. He's not ready for superstardom yet.
I have
That's
a
all I got.
Can I ask Juan a
Hey,
can
question?
hey,
I, hold on.
didn't we trade Kobe
Hold on.
Buffkin? Did we
Let
trade
me
Kobe
I have a
Buffkin
rebuttal.
because he got
I got
stuck
a
down
question
there?
too after
Why are
you,
we talking about Kobe
I got a
Buffett?
rebuttal to
Why are
what
we
you
talking
just
about Kobe
said.
Buffett?
Didn't we just trade Kobe
Hold
Buffkin for
on,
that same
John.
sin?
Go
Hold
ahead,
on,
Juan.
I
John.
don't
Go
know who
ahead,
that
Juan.
is.
Hold
I don't
on,
know who
John.
that
I got a
is.
rebuttal. I don't honestly.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I honestly don't believe we would even have been in that position if Trey Young was playing. I don't understand how we literally got 2 sample sizes of 2 games with and without a
Two.
player.
Bro, we got like
More,
400 games of
I'm
sample
just no,
size.
because we
What are you
played.
talking about?
Hold on. 2 sample
I thought
sizes. We played the Raptors twice. Hold on, we played the Raptors twice
and I'm gonna
First
say
game
with
of
my
the year.
last piece when
hold
you're
on
done, and I move
with
on to
the
Larry.
player and without the
I'll go
player.
after you,
First
Juan, because
game of the year.
What
I
I
got a
hold
rebuttal
on.
for
Quick
that.
question
I
for
got a
What I
rebuttal
feel
for
Monroe.
that.
like,
After you,
listen,
Monroe.
what I feel like we missed obviously is a closer. And this is why I don't understand why y'all keep getting us. It's like you're taking my words and you're not you specifically, Juan, but y'all are taking my words and making it what you wanted to make it. I'm not saying Trey is bad. I'm not saying Trey is a terrible player. I think Trey is a great player. But for 40, 50 million dollars, we can find someone better who can play defense so we can be in more of those positions.
I
Hold on, see
will
one. I
not.
guess y'all
Because
It's really that simple.
can I
we played
please?
the Raptors
I have a
twice,
perfect
and we
rebuttal for
didn't even
that.
have a lead in the first game with Trey
More,
I
Young.
have
We
a
were
more,
down
perfect
20
more,
the whole
rebuttal.
Wait,
game.
I have something
more,
to say though, right?
more,
Because
more.
We're
to be
obviously no,
fair,
listen, hold on, let me finish. We're obviously missing a closer, y'all. We're
Like,
like
no,
we
you're
don't
not.
trade
we
Trey
are
for
missing
zero.
that. That's what we're
Yeah, he's on
missing.
the bench
Yes.
with a knee
No,
injury.
you're
You
not.
right.
But what
We
I'm
missing
saying to
him.
you
He's on the
is
bench.
we're
We would
obviously
have won this game
missing
with Luke Kennard.
Oh
a
my
closer,
God, y'all
y'all.
are crazy,
Listen, I'm
bro.
not saying that the team is just better with no Trey. I'm saying trade
Leo,
Trey to get someone that can close that's going to
Leon, I
cost
would
you
have said
less.
Fred Van Vliet, but
More.
not
Hold on,
Kennard, bro.
AC, AC.
At
I
least
just
say,
want to
Fred Van
one
Fleet,
at
small
least keep it
Drew
rebuttal.
with Fred
Holiday.
One
Van
small
Vliet.
rebuttal, and I pass it on to Larry because I know Larry been waiting
Well,
after me.
yeah,
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
we have
more,
a
go
question
ahead,
for
Larry.
more,
you too, Juan.
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
We are 0-3 against 500 teams or better without Trey. That's just without Trey.
What were we
What I'm
missing?
What
saying,
are
and hold on. I said 0-3. I'm not counting against the Thunder, and I'm not counting against the first game because everybody was 500 that time. More since Trey has been gone. I'm not gonna say Trey present would have led to a win. I'm telling you right now, we have not been a team that's 500 or over so far since he's been out.
Did we beat a team that was
Context,
500 or
That's
over
what I'm
with
not
him?
understanding, Warren. You
context.
said you're not counting it because
Did we
everyone
beat a
was saying
team that was
500,
500
but
or
like
over with him?
you know the Thunder are 8-1 right now. You know the Raptors who we played twice are
Did we beat
5-4.
a team that is 500 with him?
Like the answer is no.
Trey's
What the
only
We
played
fuck are we
4
we
games.
talking
need
about?
context. We need context for the
You
stuff we're
need
saying.
come
To be
on,
fair,
man. Can I
He's
go
only
ahead?
played
Go
Okay,
ahead,
4
well,
Larry.
I'll
games.
give you
This
some
bullshit ass stat,
context.
like,
I'll
shit
give
don't
you
even
some
matter. It
context.
suck either way.
The
Like, I
last
don't know
time
what
we
basketball
played
we've
the
been watching.
Raptors, we
That's
scored
what I'm not
100.
understanding.
We scored 118 points against the Raptors.
there you go, John.
Tonight,
and
And
gave
what they
up what?
score? What they score,
we
John?
held the Raptors 10 points below that tonight. No. Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah,
20
no,
points
but
below that.
but John, my question becomes
Why, John?
stylistically, we are going
Why,
to play
John? No,
different
shut up, Jay.
without
Shut up,
Trey.
Jay. Why, John? Why
They
did we
were
hold
missing
them to?
shots because
They were missing
they couldn't
shots.
shoot.
They couldn't shoot.
They
That's
couldn't
why.
shoot.
That's why they scored 20 of those points. They couldn't shoot tonight.
They couldn't shoot. In the
John,
third,
man.
wait a minute. Take a
Bro,
look
John,
at
bro.
John,
what they
John,
Okay,
scored.
John, hold
Larry,
on.
John,
Let me
John,
finish,
stop
John.
yapping,
Larry,
please,
Take a
John.
no
Stop
no
Larry.
no
Ask
yapping.
you
no
another
no.
question, John.
John,
So,
Take a
stop
so give
look.
me.
yapping, please,
So
Okay,
no,
man.
hold
wait a
on,
minute.
John.
Let
Hold
me
on,
pull the
John. Hold
game
on,
Hey,
up.
Leon,
John. No,
I
no, no.
like
Don't
how
even
you
worry
did
about it,
that, bro.
John.
I like
Don't
how
even
you
worry
did
about it,
Larry,
that.
John.
That was
Hold on,
good.
John.
Larry,
So
go.
in the game that Trey Young played, they could shoot real good, right?
No,
No,
they
they
didn't
Stay with
attacked the
me
shoot
now.
well
paint.
that
Stay
game
with
They
either.
me.
attacked the paint.
Stay
They
with me
attacked the
now, John.
paint.
Stay with me
But
now,
Larry
John. Stay
waiting.
with me now, John. Stay with me now, John. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay,
John,
hold
And
on.
then
Let me pull some
tonight,
John,
stats
give it
up.
up. John,
without
you're
Trey
already too deep,
Young,
bro.
they wasn't shooting good. Do you think maybe there's
Guys,
a
Larry's been waiting
correlation?
patiently. Larry's been waiting
Yeah,
patiently. You
let
gotta let
Larry
Larry
go.
talk.
Please let Larry
Let
go.
Larry
Hey,
go.
Please let Larry.
Let Larry go.
Somebody
Leon,
disagree with
Leon.
me.
Let
They
Larry
shot
go.
56% in that first meeting. What did they shoot tonight?
John,
I don't know.
you're not leading. You're
40.
Do
not.
you want
They shot 40.
They
terribly?
shot 40% 30% tonight.
Yeah, exactly. That's called defense.
No, it's not. That's called
Okay.
missing shots.
Okay. All right.
John,
Larry,
okay.
go.
John,
Wait a
Please,
minute.
Larry, go.
How many
Listen,
blocks?
Larry,
How many?
listen, Larry.
How many
let
blocks?
John,
See,
Thomas.
y'all. See, the thing is, you
How
guys
many
want to
blocks?
attribute. You guys want to attribute everything to defense when sometimes these jokers just can't shoot.
We
Look
were
at the
all watching
Hawks.
the same
Did
game.
wait a
Bro.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Did the Hawks?
Oh,
Wait a
yeah,
minute, wait a
dog.
minute, wait a minute.
Cook it.
Did the
Oh,
Hawks
yeah,
Okay, can
shoot
we
well?
hold on. Time out. Can we
Guys,
look? Is
Larry's
there? Hold
no,
on.
it's Larry go, man.
Wait,
Like
guys,
we being disrespectful. We being disrespectful.
They
Stay
shot
with me. Hold on, let
56%.
me stay with me.
I want to hear
Stay
Leon
with me
keep
for
going,
one more
man.
we got to
second.
get our
Stay
heads
with me
out of
for one more
90s
second. One
basketball,
more
man.
second.
We got to
So
get out of
in these,
20 out
so
of
Damon,
in
we need
these
you as a
2020
moderator.
basketball.
sometimes, these times that sometimes happen, is there a certain player that maybe is or isn't on the floor doing these sometimes? Are we not
Well,
getting
see,
it? Y'all
that's
not
what the
there?
purpose.
No.
Hey, Leon, that's what the
Feel like
purpose of the experiment is without him. Because you remember the last time we were without him, it was even money.
Larry, it's Larry go.
I mean,
Please
if
let
we would
Larry
have got,
go.
I ain't gonna lie, if we would have got the guy who had 20
But
tonight
but
for the other
but
team,
see,
we would have
Guys,
won the
let
game.
Larry
y'all rock
go. He's
on.
been waiting patiently,
Hey,
man.
Yeah,
because
let
Let
Larry
Larry
go.
go.
Let Larry
Let
go.
let
All
Larry
right.
go.
I
All right,
Rock on, Larry.
I just thought maybe we would admit who the
Larry's
problem
so
is.
dark,
But
bro. Bro, the
Y'all
light.
doing all the
he's
keying
in
and
wit.
can't back up your
You
point.
don't understand. See, Larry, they don't get the joke. He's in Witsec. He can't show his face.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm after Larry.
I got it. I
I'm
definitely
after Marion. I'm
Yeah,
after
Marion.
Marion.
Wait,
He
man, we
looks
going
crazy,
to
bro. I can't
I'm
see
gonna
his
have to
eyes.
see
we
Wonder
gotta
because
have
I
some
know see Wonder
moderation.
coming for me.
We gotta have
Can't
some
see his
moderation.
eyes.
Go ahead, Larry.
I just look at it like this. I think the observations of Dyson is fair. I also think that there's no one else on this team. I hate when he do that too, but there's no one else that's even capable of dribbling and attacking the basket. Like literally, Nall attacks the basket to score. When you try to pass it, you don't know where the hell the ball gonna go.
Man.
Okay.
Nope. That's brutal. Nope.
And that's proven. So I'm very disappointed in JJ. He had a very efficient game. First of all, he can't have just 7 rebounds like KP. Okay, we know KP is a poor, and those things like that aggravates me more because somebody that's 7'2" getting 7 rebounds is preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it absolutely like that's a pet peeve of mine. If you're a big, be a big. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why they always had Robert Williams out there with him. You know what I'm saying? Al Horford, somebody who's gonna go. And I'm seeing that now. You know what I'm saying? I was enamored with the height, but more so with the height. He's just a 7'2" power forward. You know what I'm saying? Closing in on small forward, how he's playing. Okay. 7 rebounds is good for a small forward, not for a center, especially not 7'2". When I really look at the team, man, we soft. We baby doo-doo soft. To be honest, like when teams be physical with us, we beat Orlando because they're a worse shooting team. Toronto have shooters that when open they can hit shots. They're not a great shooting team,
But they can shoot them when they're open.
and they shoot it when they're open. And also, they were like they switched Dyson on BI, and then they were actively trying to find Zach. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And,
Sure.
and I don't think like a lot of those fouls. I think they called them because he's a rookie. Like I saw good defense. You know what I'm saying? But they were attacking him. Like when they get him off the dribble, and then he's trying to recover, his length isn't making up for the recovery, and they'll make the layup. But I don't think he's playing bad defense. They're just attacking a second-year guy like most teams would do since they don't have Trae Young to attack. They was like, well, let's find the weakest link. You know what I'm saying? But
That's the
but they
NBA
could
now.
do that with King. See, that's why that lineup was so bad because then you became the defense of Trae Young, but without the active playmaking and stuff like that. So
Exactly.
I
To
see what
counteract
people
it.
I see what people are
Counteract it.
saying with those rotations. I see what people are saying about that and defending Trae Young. But also though, you gotta say, like, we got our backs blown out with Trae. You know what I'm saying? So the people saying we got our backs blown out with Trae, it was never really a game, you know, at home on the season opener. It's like that's what Moore was talking about. So again, man, I'm not jumping to conclusions either way. We know what Trae Young is to this team. You know what I'm saying? Offensively, and we're trying to see what we have. I'm disappointed in Jalen, but I think he got hurt. Me
Yeah, he
personally,
got hurt.
He
I
got hurt.
saw
He
I saw
got
the
hurt.
kill running in the
He
back
got
of his
hurt.
leg. I
He
saw the
was
kill running in the back of his leg, and he was grimacing and limping. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out for the next
he
game.
he
Hopefully,
he
he's not
Yeah, I don't
out
think he's
for
playing
longer.
tomorrow. I
he
don't
was
think he's playing.
grabbing.
If
He was
he,
holding on to his knee.
I
Like
know
after he
I
got
saw it during
taken
the
out.
game. I saw it during the game because I was like, "Oh Lord,
Doesn't
please no."
surprise me. Yep,
Yeah,
he's
when he
injured.
Because I
Yep.
saw Nikhil running the back of his leg, like they had a collision, and then that's when Scotty Barnes went all the way up and then laid it up. Oh no, he passed it to RJ Barrett. But either
Yeah,
way,
he kept playing until it was over.
yeah, he tried to play, but then they took him out. If Here's the thing, I'm seeing this pattern right here. Porzingis had 4 blocks, and I think all of them was on. None of them was in the paint. All of them was
It
on
was on the
challenges.
perimeter. Yes.
Yeah, so great job of blocking the shots on the perimeter by KP on his closeouts. His closeouts are better than JJ. JJ
Yes.
does not close out with his hands up. JJ does the underneath run and then keep going. He don't close out with his hands up. If you guys watch, I promise you, JJ, if he does it like 3 times in the game, that's huge. Like when he closes out, he just run underneath you. He don't put his hand up. Guy, you got to put your hand up. That's basic defense. You know what I'm saying? And those are things that those are little things that I don't know if you're not coaching him that or he just has a bad habit of that. But it's been there since he's been on the Hawks. I don't know if anybody picked up on that.
I agree. I
It,
agree.
it, it
I
has.
see
He just
Zach
didn't get to play to
always
work
with
it
his
out.
hands up. Zach always with his hands up, straight up and down.
Literally,
He did
Larry,
a
I've
lot of
been
bogus
saying that
calls.
shit for years, Larry. He is so
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
lazy on defense, bro.
I know. We both been eyeballing
He's
that,
so
but
fucking lazy on defense, dog.
it's coming to a head because if teams think that they can either hunt JJ, you know what I'm saying, or just because Zach don't have the familiarity with these players and where their spot is to try to beat them to the spot, then that's what they're going to try to take advantage of. Also, when Keaton come in, so when you put Keaton in and you still don't have the offensive like playmaking Trey, it's like a double negative. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's why I felt like Quinn ultimately tricked this off. I know, and everybody know the limitations of Dyson Daniels offensively. I'm saying he didn't get his money because of offense. We all know that. But it doesn't excuse it. I'm not excusing it, but I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if I need someone to say, hey, don't cool down Zachary Ricochet, you know what I'm saying, with your BS rotations. Don't put us at a negative defensively. And even with that, they still only scored 109. The floor spacing was bad, like what Leon said, because that lineup had a lack. Like you can't have. I don't know, man. I know he was trying to steal minutes. All coaches try to steal minutes. You know what I'm saying? Here, there, and the third, but he got a little bit too long with that and allowed
Too greedy.
momentum to get away. We only scored 18 points in the fourth quarter, guys. Like,
I don't know why.
He scored 20.
I
He
don't
scored
understand
20.
how y'all think that not
He
having
scored
Trey would
20.
not have solved that problem.
See, I don't. Man.
Well, I mean, that's not what we're saying. We're not
That
saying.
wasn't the
We're saying
problem.
like Trey can bring the offense, and he might be able. Like that night, he might be making shots.
Hey, are there other
He might not
players in
be
the
turning
NBA who
over.
can bring the offense as you guys so deem it?
Not the way
Is
Trey
Trae Young
does,
the
Leon.
only?
Quit.
We
Oh,
wouldn't have been in that.
You
so I have a
can't.
question.
We
I'm gonna be
can't
real.
go
I'm
get
gonna
them
give
right
Not
that
the
now.
way
defense.
Trey can. Nah.
Do we need
We
to
can't
be?
go get them right
Hold
now.
on, hold
Whoever
on.
that
Marion
player
next.
is.
No,
Marion
no,
next.
no, no, no.
Marion
Hey, Mary,
next.
I'm
Hang
gonna
on.
Marion's
Mary,
next.
Trey.
Hold
Hold
on,
on,
Marion's
Trey.
Trey.
next.
Real quick,
Hold
real
on,
Marion's
quick.
Mary.
next.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Marion's next.
Marion's up. Marion's up.
Mary's next. Then I'll
Marion's
go after
next.
Mary. I forgot. Sorry.
One record I got to bring to you. The
Marion's
Hawks are
next.
33-37 without Trae Young.
That's true too. But Marion's next.
Yep,
We're on
Marion.
the same
After
page.
Mary. I'll go after Mary.
Marion, you can go. 33-37.
I'll go after
There's
Mary.
a simple thing that I want to say
That's
is
a nice haircut,
that
Ski Wonder.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
This game followed the same pattern as the first game in that in the second half, Toronto decided that they were going to play man defense, which basically stopped our offense, and that they were going to flood the paint on offense and not go after three-pointers as much. And it works. It works against us because we're soft inside. We're soft inside on defense. And I know that we like to talk about how good our defense is, but in both games against Toronto, they have proven that they can score on the inside. They had 86 points on the inside against us in the first game. And so points in the paint matter. When they decided to go inside, we couldn't stop them tonight. And that's a problem. And that's not a Trey problem. That's a team problem. But more importantly, we're not built, in my opinion, at least from a coaching perspective, to run a 5-out offense. We're not built that way because we don't have good shooters, consistent shooters. So what happens is when we don't have anybody scoring on the inside, we just become a team that's shooting 3-point shots and hoping it goes in, and we don't have good shooters. The other team gets the rebound, and it's off to the races down to the other side. Quinn got to go. And this is why I feel Quinn got to go. Because you take the assist leader of the league and you say, okay, I don't want you to run the pick and roll anymore. I'm going to give you KP, but I don't want you to run the pick and pop. And I want you to play off ball. What league leader of assist has ever been given that task? None of them. You wouldn't ask Steve Nash to do that. You wouldn't ask Steve Nash to do that. You wouldn't have asked Magic Johnson to do that. You wouldn't have asked none of them to do that.
Jason Kidd.
But this is new ball. This is where
Any
we
of
play
those
ball.
guys, you know what? Oh man.
But still, and Jason Kidd was a good shooter. He could play off guard. But Trey is not an off guard.
It's
Trey
like
is a point guard.
like he's just
pure
a
point guard.
better.
He's a pure point guard. And I don't think that he's that type of shooter either. I think if you give him
Trey didn't have dirt.
So just so we're clear, he's good at one thing.
No,
he's good at multiple. Never mind.
At any rate,
okay.
At any rate, I know. Hey, hold on. Let me get my last statement in. I know that some of y'all want to make this about Trey Young. I believe this is more about fire Quinn. Get a good coach in here who can get us into a better offensive system.
Never had a good
and
coach.
who will stress accountability, and we will be a better team because this team is already built for that. The problem is you got a coach that's got us doing stuff that he's trying to fit a round peg into a square peg into a round hole. Next.
Okay. I appreciate you, Marion, because you kind of set me up for this. I want to go into this whole defense efficiency thing about he's not good on defense and stuff. Trey Young's career defense efficiency is 118.3. Now that's bad. But I want to read you off some of the other folks that are either just below him by a couple of points or right at him. Luka Doncic at 110.6. Jalen Brunson at 115.6. Josh Giddey at 112.8. Devin Booker at 115.5. Darius Garland at 115. Jamal Murray 114.2. John Morant at 113.4. Damian Lillard at 113.3. Kyrie Irving at 111. LaMelo Ball at 114. Darian Fox at 117. And guess who I found on our team that actually is only 4 points worse defensive, 4 points better defensively? Jalen, you got it. One.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Hold on. Do you understand how massive the gap of 4-point gap in defensive efficiency is? Do you understand how massive that is?
Leon,
let him talk.
Let me talk. Bro,
it's like you don't even know what the fuck.
Leon, whether it's 4 points or 6 points, the fact that Jalen Johnson's that athletic, that tall, he has no excuse to be that bad defensively.
Agreed.
Trey
I agree
has
with
an
that.
excuse. He's
I agree with
short
that.
and he's not athletic. We know that. Jalen is an athletic freak. There's no way in the world. Scotty Barnes and him are the same athletically. And Scotty Barnes is way better of a defender than Jalen Johnson.
Agreed.
There's no excuse.
Agreed.
There's no excuse. But
Scotty
I don't hear
Barnes
any
is
of
a
you
better
saying
athlete
trade
than
Jalen
Jalen
Johnson
Johnson.
because he's bad on defense like that.
Scotty Barnes is a better athlete than Jalen Johnson.
No, he's
always been a
not.
better
Stop it,
athlete
bro.
than Jalen
Stop the
He
Johnson.
cap.
is.
Stop
Jalen
the cap,
doesn't
bro.
move good. Jalen's a great straight line athlete. He's not a good side to side athlete.
Okay. Once again, more excuses. Anyway, the other thing I want to talk
Well,
about.
that's a fact though. That's a
That's
fact.
a fact.
The
There's a
fact
reason
that
C
why he
Wonder,
can't
go
move his
ahead.
feet.
C
Not
Wonder,
very
C Wonder, C Wonder,
athletic.
C Wonder. Hold on, y'all. C Wonder, go ahead. Just
I'm a
gotta
neutral
right.
party. I'm a neutral
Yeah.
party.
just gotta
I'm
let
not.
these folks get that shit out.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
I
not
got you,
against
AC.
nobody.
The other thing I want to say is that Foot loves to talk about his usage is too high. His usage is too high. So I looked at his career usage. It's 31.7. Now that's high. But I want to tell you the other folks that are around that are pretty high. Devin Booker, 30.1. Jalen Brunson, 32.2. Luka Doncic, 35.4. Cade Cunningham, 30.6. And then Donovan Mitchell, 31.5.
What's the point you're trying to make here? Like, what is this?
The point I'm making,
Like, what does that mean?
Leon, if you would hush and let me talk,
You just like
okay?
It's just the same. Who cares?
The point I'm making is that these are guys that are all-star caliber players, all the NBA caliber players that have been paid their money. Every last one of them are going to get paid their money in spite of their defensive efficiency and high usage rate. So what's the problem that Trey can't get that money?
What do those guys shoot from the field and from three?
I can't. Well, I could probably go.
But when you go and look at what those guys shoot from the field and from the three, and then you go look at Trey Young in his career, you will see.
I guarantee you, it's not that high of a percentage.
I got a question
Jay.
for y'all. Would y'all rather have Trey Young?
Hang on, I wasn't done yet.
Okay, go ahead, finish.
Okay,
go ahead, finish.
all right. The point that I wanted to make for all that is this: is that you guys, the only excuse you have is that he's inefficient, or he doesn't play defense, or he's just not worth that type of money. When I've just showed you multiple people.
Wait. The only excuse we have is that he's not good on 50% of basketball.
First of all, okay, let me just shut this down, bro.
Right.
Okay. Do
That's
you
the
know?
only excuse I
Hold
have?
up, Leon. Do you realize?
Oh,
yes,
man.
I have never. Me and Juan have talked about it. I wish he would be more efficient, but he's a high volume scorer. That's who he is, and that's just what he is. And here's the other thing: do you know that there's only one other point guard in NBA history that has averaged for his career 25 and 12?
Okay.
You know who it is?
Trey Young.
No, Oscar Robinson.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I think a better point to segue was what that was.
Isn't he one of the best rebounding guards of all time?
Ever?
Dude, okay. We ain't talking about rebounding. We're just talking about
Hold
you gotta give like context.
Hold on.
You gotta give context though.
We're only talking about the parts of the game that Trey Young is good at. And because he's good at those things, it doesn't matter that he sucks at half of basketball.
Boogie, that's his point, though.
No, but to
That is
them,
his point.
Leon,
No, it does.
The gap of what he's
I'm
good at.
asking him if that's his point. I'm asking
That's
him if
exactly
that's
my
his
point.
Because
guess what?
Jalen Brunson's not
So
good
you're saying the
defender.
gap of what he's
Y'all
good
ain't
at is
listening,
so much
bro.
better than when he's not.
Never, ever win a chip, bro.
I would say yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Listen.
First of all, let me tell you this.
Absolutely
Let me
insane.
cut this up. Let me stop this. Hold up. Let me stop this. You didn't say anything about Luka Doncic and what we see with the Dallas Mavericks. They gave away.
I don't want his trash
player.
ass either. I don't want his trash ass. I don't want his trash ass either.
So the Lakers, so him scoring nearly 75 tonight, you wouldn't want.
Fucking cares. He's never gonna win because his old ass and his crunchy
Dude,
ass is always
he
gonna
went
burn
to
out when
the
it matters.
finals with a
So
defensive.
Devin Booker
team.
went to the fucking man.
Dude, Leon, you high.
Defensive minded.
Anyway,
Listen,
not C1, but Jay, C1 he done.
I
done.
place to segue to
You wonder, you finished?
C1 he done.
Yeah, I got one last point.
Hold on.
I have one last point. Giannis is
Go
never
ahead,
been a good
C-Wonder.
3-point. Okay, there's many superstar or star players that have lapses or flaws. Giannis can't shoot threes.
Yes, he can.
Are we going to say that because he can't shoot threes that he's
He's like the best rim finisher of all time.
And guess
Like,
what?
dude is the best rim finisher of
hang
all
on.
time.
And guess what? We live in a 3-point era, Leon, and he can't shoot threes.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
So the point that I'm making is you guys keep using and nitpicking, just
Neither
like you're
can Trey
accusing
Young,
me of nitpicking.
technically.
Hang on.
Being honest.
You keep accusing me of nitpicking little bits, but that's exactly what you guys are doing.
Okay.
You tell me
Okay.
on
So
this team,
hold on. So we're clear.
Leon,
so we're
could
clear.
you hush and let me speak?
Hey, let's take a breather. Everybody, like,
Dude,
take a
God,
breather, bro.
damn, man.
Let's take a breather. Like, everybody breathe, bro.
Let me
AC,
tell
we're
you
not
something.
doing that. We're just gonna let him talk. We on a time clock.
Let me tell
But
you
like,
something.
it's getting too like heated though. Like, everybody gotta take a deep
No,
breath.
This is
AC.
normal.
AC is normal.
It's
All
because
right,
it's
man.
Trey Young.
All right,
Okay, let me
man.
tell you
It's
something.
getting
When you
too
constantly got to
personal.
interrupt
It's just
somebody because they're
basketball.
trying to make a point, that makes me know that you don't like the truth I'm speaking. Okay, so the final point that I want to make is this. My whole idea is like you saw it tonight. Jalen doesn't have that heart. The one thing you can say about Trey, he's got that heart. He's got that dog in him. He doesn't care about looking bad. And he is in winning time. Give me the ball. You'll win or lose on me. And as much as he might take dumb shots, and all universally, we will agree with that. More often than not, if you look at his clutch percentage, he makes them, especially in the playoffs, because Tyrese Halliburton is the only one on the current roster who has a better clutch percentage in winning time in the playoffs than Trey Young. But you guys want to say, oh, we could just find a clutch player who could play defense and all this stuff. Why would you need to find it when you got it right there in the back of your life as far as clutch player goes? Why? I'm done.
Okay. All right, Jay, go.
So I mean, look, I for me, it's what Trey Young does what you get from him from the offensive side justify the defense. And when it comes to a majority of those dudes that you're talking about that are around his ballpark in defensive net rating, when you go look at their shooting numbers and what they're bringing to other elements of the game, it's day and night different. Like
No, it ain't.
Luka,
No,
yeah,
it
it
ain't.
is.
Hold on, see. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Luka is averaging 40 points right now.
He
8
is.
rebounds, 9 assists, and he's shooting damn near 50, 40, 90. Like, these dudes are way more, like, Luka for his career is like 45%. I can only find 1 year for Trey where from the field he was 45%. And you go look at the three, it's like these guys are putting the ball in at a much more efficient clip to offset it. So then you gotta look at his size. Like, he's a smaller guard. Like, the game is you guys are seeing it. This is what Kevin Durant and them were talking about. The game is so much now inside of the final 4 minutes. We're just matchup hunting. So do I think it could work with Trey? Maybe. But if I'm like, my thing is, if I'm gonna get defense, I want the most efficient bucket getter I can get in the closing role.
Hey, Jay.
And I just feel like there's other guys that you can get that from in the league. It's not an in-season move. It can be a postseason move, like in the offseason that you make a decision like that. But these are the questions you gotta ask. Because like there's some killers coming up at the guard position in the NBA. Like, I'm watching Josh Giddey out there average a triple-double. He's averaging a triple-double. Like, you got so many dudes coming up. You got guys that I just want an all defense and a bucket getter. I'd go get Zach LaVine for that. But what do I need the undersized guard for? Like, that's what we're saying. And that's what the Hawks really have to see. They have to see where these guys are. They have to see how they're developing, and can they be the best version of themselves with the way Trey plays basketball. Because you're getting to see Jalen on the ball. You're getting to see these guys do things. But with the way they're not like catch and shoot players. So when he's out there with them, they're not able to do everything that they're actually good at. So do you want to find something that complements this group, or do you want to keep trying to play with Trey Young as your best player? But it makes it weird because if you're saying let's play Trey, you're taking away the time that you need to develop because Quinn is still trying to win.
Jay.
Like, you want to see Zach out there trying to play through these mistakes, but because they have Trey, they're still trying to win, so they're playing Luke Kennard. Like, that's the thing. Like, pick a direction for me.
What if who is last? Who's last?
I just had a question. Because I think AC wants to go next, and it's Boogie and then Kool-Aid. and then
no,
we
I'm
started
on
back over.
neutral. I'm
But
neutral.
Jay,
Okay, I
Jay,
go
I
after
just had a
Kool-Aid.
question. I just had a question. I guess you can leave it open to you or to the panel.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
You made it. You made an interesting point. You say you want to see the young guys develop, but Trey may be a dispense of that because he's on the floor commanding the ball. Okay, Trey's not on the ball. Trey's not on the floor right now. We're going to get a good dosage of about 10 to 15 games, or probably a little bit more of him or whatnot. Are we not in rebuilding stage? Because right now, we are witnessing in real time. All right. We're witnessing in real time in those key moments where you will want a trade to get your team settled down and get them a good offensive shot. We don't have that, Jay, right now, regardless if you want to, if you hate Trey or you want to move on to someone else. And then my second question to you is you don't want Trey no more. All right. I'm not saying have there. Who are you trading him for and what team is going to give you back the player that you're commanding?
You got nobody.
Got nobody.
Who
So
I'm asking. I'm like, you want to trade him,
yeah,
and you
okay.
have a set.
Let
You have
me
a
let
player
me
in
let me
mind.
answer the first part of
What
the
team is
question.
going to give you what you're asking for?
All right, I got you. Let me give you the first part of the question first before I forget that. Because you said we're witnessing the rebuild in real time, right?
Yes,
Or what were
because
you
he's not
saying
on the
before
floor.
then?
Yeah,
Or we're
because
getting to see what these guys. So for me,
the youth.
right, we're looking at the youth, right? And so when I'm looking at the youth, I'm not. And again, what I said about Trey is I don't think this is a in season decision. I don't think it's an in season decision unless you completely crater out or you do extremely well by the trade deadline. I don't think this is an in season decision. I think this is something you have to roll out for the rest of the season. You have to see. You have to use these 15 games, and I said that from the beginning to evaluate where these young dudes are. And a
That's
lot of them are making these mistakes because they have never been in these positions. And I was pointing that out when they were talking on Wednesday about all the turnovers. I'm like, the turnovers are a result because you have guys in positions that they're not good at and that they can't do. Like how Larry points out with Nikhil.
oh
Nikhil as a point
keyword
guard is
keyword.
bad.
Remember you just said they can't do it. But
Right.
continue.
Or in the case of someone like Nikhil who's been in the league 27, it's more of a factor of like you can't do. I don't know. I mean, he still has some room to develop in his game, but I think he's kind of maxed out on who he is as a player. But then you have the things that you can do, but you're just not necessarily good at them yet. And that's the upside of playing Zach and playing Dyson and playing Jalen and putting them in these positions. But they don't ever get to be in these positions to play with the ball or pause. But they're not in these positions to do these sorts of things for us to see it and them to grow into it. So like you guys talk about Jalen Johnson moving his hands and all this other stuff. Y'all have to remember Jalen Johnson really hasn't played that much NBA basketball to this point because he didn't play his first 2 seasons. He's been hurt most of these other games. So the developmental reps that you would have been able to get with a young player at 21, 20. So by the time he's Jalen Johnson's age of 23 going on 24 in a few weeks, they know what to do. But like you're seeing the flaw of what happens when you're not allowed to make mistakes and whatnot. You can be an all talented player, but you still have to learn how to play and win the game of basketball.
Okay, Jay. Fair point. Second question. Right now, you don't want Trey. What team are you going to call that commands what you're looking for to trade him away for equal value to get the player or players to represent on this team to get this team where they need to be at?
Y'all let him finish when he answers this question because I know y'all about to go crazy when he
I'm
say
not gonna say
anybody.
anything. I just asked the question and we're gonna move on.
So if I was gonna make that move, because I'm not sure yet if I'm out on Trey or not, I do think I gotta see if his assets. I'm looking for the best assets. If you're just trying to put a player with the group and win with the group, I would go get Zach LaVine. I would go get Zach LaVine because if I'm not gonna get the defense, I want the guy that's going to make the defense respect him as a shooter that is really efficient at putting the ball in the cup. And
But
I want
Jay,
to see if it's gonna work or not.
okay, I've heard Zach Levine. Zach Levine has missed more games than not over the last 3 to 4 seasons. He's constantly on the bench. So if you know he's going to miss an average of 30 to 40 games. Now what?
And look, I thought about that too because I said to myself, how many games did Zach LaVine actually play a year? Last year, Zach LaVine played 77 games. Or
That's
he
good.
played 30. Last year he played 74 games last year. Year
Okay.
before that was the injury season. He only played 25 games, 23, 24. 22, 23, he played 77 games. 2021 in a 71 game season, he played 67 games. 2020 in a lockout in a COVID shortened season, he played 60 games. So the guy, like, he had one out of all these stretches, he had 1 year where he had knee surgery and couldn't play basketball. But he had multiple seasons where he played 70 games.
Okay.
77 games.
Okay. Fair enough. AC?
Well, I said I'm just I'm a neutral party. I'm just listening. I'm just giving context everywhere.
Oh, well, Kool-Aid? Was that Kool-Aid?
I think Kool-Aid's
what's
next.
up, man?
Kool-Aid?
I've been listening, man. I'm gonna say it again. Trae Young or no Trae Young, with Quinn, we can't win.
I agree. I second that.
Number one draft pick next year, Quinn.
Hey, this
Ain't
funny.
gonna
Y'all
win.
funny as hell, man.
Since Quinn became coach, y'all can make all kind of scenarios you want about this player you want. I'm gonna ask this question. So Kobe and Shaq began to win with Phil Jackson. Who was their coach?
Phil Jackson.
Phil
You just said it.
Knight. Phil Knight.
Doug Collins.
Doug Collins.
no, that's
Doug
Collins.
Collins,
right?
the Bulls, yeah.
And they had to
Doug
fire
Collins?
him and go get a winning coach who won championship with Chicago Bulls to start winning. Two of the two best players in NBA. And they went and got a championship coach to coach them to championship.
Yep.
And we sit over here, oh, we don't want no trade. We don't want this. We want to get that. I don't care what you get. You got a bad coach, you ain't gonna win.
He's a coordinator.
Listen, hey, look.
Zach Robinson. Raheem Morris at this point.
Oh
man,
he is a coordinator. For a long time, and I ain't seen that coach yet. Not yet. Tell me one that we had that won championship.
We don't.
You don't. As far as we know.
Okay, then. So everybody who won championship, their coach have won what? Championships. Look, that's where it's gonna come to, man. And then tonight, I was at the game. We were doing good at first. I kept saying, stay big.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Stay big. I was typing it. I was putting that in the text the whole time. Stay big.
You did Kool-Aid.
And what he just couldn't. He just had to put that little. He put, especially how you put them on the floor, and then they can't shoot.
He had Ace.
You got Dyson on the floor. You got Keen Wallace on the floor with double O.
Yeah, man.
And they can't shoot. And then they can't dribble. They can't even take nobody. They can't even dribble nobody off the ball. You give them the ball, they can't even put it on the floor to get by nobody. See, first of all, man, the team is not structured right. Your two guard is not a two guard. Dyson Daniel is not a two guard. Sure. In the old day, they call him shooting guard. You know why they call him shooting guard? Because they can score. You trying to get the defense out of the two guard when he's supposed to be scoring, and you should be getting the defense out of your forward.
You should be getting the defense out of your point guard.
And then you don't have, I'm going to say
Brian,
it one more time. You don't have no centers.
I'm sorry, man. I can't stop laughing at Larry, bro. Like it's
Yeah, Larry, why are you still in the dark, man?
We do not have no centers. KD is not a
like
center.
I get the joke, bro, but just seeing him
Y'all got a problem with me,
it's
man?
killing me, bro. It's killing me.
Hold on.
Joe Lowe is not a center.
Amen.
We are not structured right.
Not a starter anyway.
I think I'm the last Dyson fan in here, so I gotta hide my face.
I love Dyson. I love Dyson.
I would never.
I like Dyson.
I like
Dyson. He's very limited.
He's very limited. I understand that. And I'm sorry for cutting people off. He's very limited. I understand that. But he didn't get paid to. I mean, he definitely need to do better than 7 freaking points. He got blocked twice going and finger rolling. Dunk the damn ball. Like Buddy said it, the truck driver said, dunk the ball, bro. That frustrates me all to get out. But I'll put it like this. Name another player that'll drive to try to get an assist on his team. No one. Even though he picks up his dribble, I know Juan hates that.
Yeah.
Who else
In the
does it?
lane.
Wall goes to the basket, and he literally is going to shoot. He's never going to pass.
Let me finish. I want to finish. Let me
Go ahead,
finish.
Kool-Aid.
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna
Go
make
ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me say this. Let me say this. When I say the team not structured right, I mean exactly what I'm saying. Y'all say go get another player to replace Trae Young to play point guard, and he's the leading assist point guard in the league. And now y'all gonna argue about Dyson? Go get me a player that can play two. Go get me a player that can play two ways at two. Dyson can't do that. They ain't protecting no player. Please.
Yeah.
Guess what? Go get me a player.
Hey, we not about to talk
that can
about
play
this.
the three. Go get me a player that can play center. Give me a center that can play with his back to the board.
I'm just gonna become a Thunder fan, bro.
Go get me some real players, man. Y'all say this team is structured right for
Like,
Trae.
why not? Like,
Y'all
if I want to win, if I want to,
that can't even score,
like,
can't even shoot
like, if we're being
20%.
real, if you want the easiest route to a winning team, just be a Thunder fan. Like, why waste your time being an Hawks fan? Like, let's be all real right now.
Man.
Like, just be a Thunder
I've
fan.
been
It's
listening to
Jay
y'all
MVP.
backstage, man. I've been listening to y'all backstage. Okay, listen, man. This wouldn't be a problem if y'all just listen to what I be telling y'all.
You gonna say Quinn
Man, you on cloud nine tomorrow.
We know you gonna talk about Quinn
Snyder is a bum.
Hey, Juan, he's on cloud
Oh
nine
my
more ways
gosh.
Okay, y'all sit up here and really, I still can't get over.
I swear.
I ain't
It's like
gonna
listening
front.
to radio
I ain't
sometimes.
gonna front. I ain't gonna front more. I gotta say, but I gotta say it like this. More. You my guy, but I gotta say it like this. Moore's excuse had to be the dumbest shit.
What?
so dumb. It was so bad.
About the players being tired?
Hey.
Nah, being tired was kind of crazy though. He had a 2-day break.
To professional sport, not high school, not rec. He just told me. I can't believe he said that the players was tired.
We're tired after 2 days rest.
Who else was at the game?
Kool-Aid.
Besides
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Were they tired? Kool-Aid, were they tired?
Hey, let me tell you
In the
something.
fourth quarter, them boys was over hands on the knees. Bro, what you talking about?
Hands on your knees. Hands on your
come
knees.
on,
Moore
man.
told me
Speaking
that
of-
basically Juan. Moore told me that the Raptors was saving all their energy to the flight. Who
No.
does that?
It looked like the
Juan,
Raptors
You know why the Raptors won this game at the end?
Juan, we're gonna save our energy for the what? Nobody what?
They paced themselves. If you watch how they played, they were pacing themselves.
You know why the Raptors won this game at the end? You know why they won this game? Because they had two players that could go and get a bucket. Barnes and your boy. All they had to do is get
It
to
was
him.
not Barnes. Let's be clear.
But it was R.J. Barrett too, because they was hunting Zach like a
Brandon
dude.
Ingram. They gave the ball to Brandon Ingram 3 times, and he went down and got the bag. He got a bucket.
Quarter, man. Listen,
Now,
y'all
to
saw
be
it for
fair, we was
yourselves,
clamping
They
Ingram in the
could
first
not
half.
score the ball. I don't understand what's so difficult. They couldn't score.
Yeah, they couldn't score.
Nobody that could go get a basket, man.
Nobody
can put the ball on the floor and take nobody one-on-one off the dribble and go score.
Kool-Aid Demond, y'all are right. Y'all are absolutely right, because Toronto, man, they put Zach on the island, man. They just put him on the island.
Yeah.
And they just
They
said,
hunting them like Bambi, bro.
for the next 4 minutes, we're gonna, and this is where they put him on the island at. They went on the left side of the baseline, and because this is weak side, and they know we didn't have weak side help on the back side of it, because it made KP go out past to the perimeter, and they just took him to the hole every single time, man.
Every single time.
It was bad to
They
look
were
at.
hunting
It's really
Zach,
bad
bro.
to look
They
at.
were hunting Zach like crazy.
He
They
doesn't have
was
his strength yet.
hunting Zach.
Bro,
I'm telling you, man, it was rabbit shoes.
Hey, listen,
Zach
I'ma
just
keep
got
it
to
a
get
buck with
stronger.
y'all, man. Hey, KP.
It wasn't even, look, guys, look.
He's slow.
And it wasn't
as hell,
really
bro.
bad defense. It was just It wasn't really bad defense. They just was going over top of him. Well, when they blow by him, yes. But when he get in front of him, when he actually slide his feet to get in front of him, it's good defense. He always got his hands square
Hey,
up.
did we score 100 points?
He never leaned
No, we
forward.
did not.
No, we didn't score
97.
100 points at all.
Jay just
He
said
got
it though,
blown by
Larry.
though.
Jay just said it though, Larry. He got to get stronger because R.J. Barrett took that man from the 3-point line to the basket and scored a layup on him with his left hand side. Man, that can't happen.
Hey man,
And then to Demond point and Kool-Aid point, why is Quinn not telling them to rotate to get over there to provide double team to help out to stop that? You know what I mean? It's just
Well,
crazy.
they was
stuff.
hitting open three.
Can I say something real
Y'all
quick?
heard it here first, man. Fire Quinn Snyder.
Let me just say this real quick.
Demond, nobody. It'd be funny because Demond be telling everybody we need to fire Quinn Snyder, and no one here disagrees with him.
I don't
We
hear
arguing
y'all
like
saying
we arguing against
I
it.
don't
Why you gonna
But
disagree with
hey,
it?
Mora,
Why you
if
gonna
we get
disagree with it?
if we get
I
his
don't hear
replacement,
I don't hear y'all.
Demond will still hate his replacement too.
We should change this channel's name to
told
We
you what
Talk
my
Thunder.
prediction is, man.
What's
Go
the chances
get
of
me
you
a
losing if you go get a championship? Well, hey,
go get me a championship
Mike Malone,
coach.
Mike
Once
Malone's sitting
again,
out there.
once
Mark
again,
He's doing TV. He's doing ESPN.
Let's all
can you
become
leave
OKC Thunder fans.
Hey, listen to
like,
me. AC,
super easy
listen
way
to
to
me.
win.
AC, how
Yeah.
can you lead me? How can you lead me to a championship and you ain't never been there?
I know one way we can all get a championship right now. We can all become OKC.
Buy a
Thunder
ticket.
fans.
Anyway,
all become OKC.
Hey, hold up. Can I say something?
That's the easiest
Go
route.
get me a champ. You got Frank Vogel
Hang
out
on,
there.
Juan.
You know what I find funny? I bring up these championship coaches and Hawk fans. Fans who ain't never won shit got the nerve to downplay coaches' accomplishments. That be tripping me out.
Can I attribute a championship? Wait a minute. Hold up. Can I attribute a championship to Frank Vogel's excellent expert coaching?
Can I say something? Can
I do that?
Hang on to AC point.
Because see now it's my turn, Nick.
Does he have a championship? Yeah, he got a championship.
But what did he do to get it? I know he got one, but is he? Huh?
We should have never let go of Coach Bud.
I agree, Larry. We should have kept Coach Bud.
Do you forget about the conference finals? He led a young Indiana team too, going against the Heat. Man, y'all
did he
y'all
lead
got all
them?
these standards for a losing ass organization.
I mean, did he lead them or did they just happen to win?
What has he done? What has any Atlanta Hawk coach done? Nothing.
I mean, I guess.
Well, Bud did.
Okay, look. I'm not denying that part. Hey, look here. I'm not
All I'm
denying
saying
that
is
part.
that people keep
I'm not
wanting to bring up the
denying that part
conference.
at all.
People want to keep bringing up the conference finals run. We ain't putting up banners for conference finals runs. So y'all can start with that shit.
Yep.
Say what now?
Well, everybody wants to bring back the conference finals run, but nobody puts up banners for the conference finals run. Y'all can start with that shit.
Atlanta,
but what I'm saying is what? Well, I go to my point.
You know what? I've been now for a long time, and I'm gonna take both conference finals. I'm gonna take both conference finals. I'm gonna put them up and plaster them on my wall as one of the best things that Atlanta Hawks ever freaking done.
Can I say this too?
I wouldn't say that. But
the point guard that Jay, Mora, Ryan, and others are saying they want to get rid of is the one guy that was part of one of those Eastern Conference Finals and took us to the farthest one 2 games away. But they want to get rid of him though.
Hey, but listen. Listen. All right, I gotta end the show, man. Got the roll. Salute.
when you're 5'11" and $185.
Let's just get Darren.
Hey, I don't care. Does he show up on playoff time, Ryan?
No, actually he doesn't. Y'all, you remember that Miami Heat? You remember that Miami Heat series where he averaged 16.
I keep that shit on me. That shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. Yeah. The telephone rats for the drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitch to recognize me. I keep this shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on.